Deep back strike, we'll meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud. Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, deep back strike, we'll meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud. Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, hey! Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike will meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, hey! Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike will meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks, Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks, Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike will meet them there, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Blitz,
How's it going, everybody? I, of course, am Dr. Delay. You're listening to more baseball on the Dr. Delay Network, as tonight we have Game 2 of a 3-game series between your Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Pirates 24-24, 500, trying to keep themselves above that. And, of course, the Cardinals 28-19, 5-0 against the Pirates this year. Man, oh man, that is not the right screen. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys have had a great day. And of course I am okay. We did lose power. Didn't get it back until early in the AM hours. So yeah, but yeah, and of course played it safe. It's still raining in the area, or at least it was. So probably just single headers until Friday. I think that's when that's when the weather clears up. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, again, you guys have had a great day today. And, of course, we'll try to get this 3D up for you guys. As always, again, appreciate you, Orville, Timestamp, Donna, Denny, Tom, Scott, SB. Appreciate you, man. Again, thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Ricky, Nikki, everybody for tuning in today. Yin Goku, again, congrats there. Make sure to uppercase that G, and you're all good, man. And again, appreciate you guys. As Michael McGreevy is your starting pitcher for the Cardinals. 3-2 record, 2.10 ERA, whip of a .88. So again, he has been pretty solid, and it's going to be quite the task today for the Pirates. Going to move the chat over here. Going to make it a little bit bigger, so I'll be able to catch more of the chat, ideally. Now, if it can't work out that way, well, then I'll move it back over here. So I'm going to be looking more over here. Usually I'm over here. Now I'm going to be over here. But yeah, thank you, Denny. Yeah, no, everything's all right on my end. Your water got turned off? Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Okay, like I said, timestamp. Like I don't know how many times I gotta let you know, and I try not. Hopefully, it didn't come across as a jerk. I probably did, but I don't care about the NBA at all. I will never care about the NBA until it changes back to what it was, and I doubt it. How's it going, Carl? Welcome on in. No BW. Yeah, we lost to Tampa Bay 5-3. That is tough. That is tough. Leading off for the Pirates is Nick Gonzalez. Speedy Gonzalez at the plate. 1 for 5 yesterday with the walk, batting .314, OPS of .737, no homers and 19 RBIs. The pitch is inside, ball 1, as we're underway in St. Louis. Trying to get something. He's batting pi. That's pretty cool, .314. But yeah, trying to get something going. Again, the Pirates got some runs yesterday, but ultimately did lose, as that's a tapper back to McGreevy, and he tosses to first for out number 1. So Speedy Gonzalez is out. Batting second is Brandon Lau. He's batting .252, OPS of .892, 12 homers and 31 RBIs. Let's actually check out the rest of the starting lineup. Brian Reynolds in the 3 spot. O'Neal Cruz batting 4th. Spencer Horwitz batting 5th. Connor Griffin batting 6th. Batting 7th is the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. Batting 8th is Joe's Nixon Garcia. And batting 9th is Jake Mangum, as that's going to be a breaking ball in there for a called strike. 0-1 counts to allow. Hopefully you guys liked that. Did not take too long, can't lie, but it did take forever to line up everything, as that's going to be off the plate, ball 1. 1-1 count to Lau. Was 2 for 5 yesterday. I got to get used to looking over here now. I don't know if I like this bigger chat, but then it's like it's in a weird spot. The 1-1, and that's going to be yanked to right, but that is a foul ball. Dr. Lay on the computer, appreciate you again. Appreciate you, man. When I got up this morning, I said Don Kelly has lost 10 games with the Pirates. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, honestly, he's definitely made some interesting decisions I'm not a fan of, but unfortunately, until that changes, all we can do is watch. The 1-2 to Lau, as that's going to be in the dirt, gets away, but it doesn't matter because no one's on base. 2-2 to Lau. Ola from the Mizzou. Appreciate you, Mark, for tuning in. I'm assuming that's Missouri, unless you're just from the MO. Again, Ohio, Tomo, Japan. How are you doing? Hopefully all is well over there. Here's the 2-2 to Lau. That misses outside fastball. 3-2 to Brandon Lau. Time to get a win. You know it's nice graphics. Thank you very much. 3-2 to Lau. McGreevy shaking off everything. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. And he likes that. This is the 5th pitch he agreed to. Here's the 3-2, and that's a ground ball to short. Win with it. Throws to first and gets him by a step for out number 2. That was pretty cool. McGreevy just now, come on. He was like, just hated everything. Hated everything about what the catcher was throwing at him. Let's go, Pirates. Appreciate you. Again, Donna. Going to probably gain 50 pounds. Finally decided to stop smoking. Well, there you go. All right, 2 away, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Spending .253, OPS of .773, 4 homers and 28 RBIs. As that's going to be a breaking ball inside, ball 1. 1-0 to Reynolds, again in a home run drought. And I promise I'll look it up when his last home run actually was. It's been a while, though. 1-0 to Reynolds. McGreevy rocks and fires. That's a breaking ball in the dirt, and it's 2-0 to B-Ray. He was 1 for 4 yesterday with a couple of RBIs. AstroTurf at Busch Stadium used to be like concrete. Oh, man. Yeah, AstroTurf. I can't remember what. I think we talked about that recently. And yeah, it's genuinely, it was horrible. 2-1 as that's going to be fouled back. Always looked cool, like just remembering football stadiums of the time. Looked neat, but looked really like neat, but no, it doesn't. Definitely bad. 2-1 counts. McGreevy readies as he delivers. That's going to be a fastball at the corner. Called strike 94 on the outside corner. 2-2 to Reynolds. Reynolds asking if it was low or away. He's like, well, no, it was actually, it's just a perfect pitch. 2-2. McGreevy for a strikeout. That's going to be down low, ball 3. 3-2 to Reynolds. Bull Durham treatment. Yeah, change up right down the middle would be nice. 3-2 counts. McGreevy rocks and fires. That's a chopper to first, and looks like he'll toss to McGreevy for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We go to the bottom of the first. Your score 0-0 in St. Louis. All right, starting pitcher for the Pirates today is Carmen Mlodzinski. 3-3 record, 4.40 ERA, whip of a 1.44. So just, yeah, again, he's been kind of, that ERA's been rising as of late. So hopefully he can have a pretty nice performance. Be nice for him to eat some innings. I know that's not really his thing, but, you know, really would be good to get 6 innings, honestly. Obviously 7 would be asking a lot, but I would really appreciate it, just for me and my mental health. Again, yeah, Bob, I don't know if you, I mean, if you watched it, you definitely know what happened. Just letting you know. But yeah, the power definitely went out. All right, starting lineup for the Cardinals is as follows. J.J. Weatherholt will lead off for the Cardinals, followed by Ivan Herrera, Alec Burleson, Jordan Walker, Nolan Gorman, Mason Wynn, Cesar Prieto, I believe is how you pronounce that, Prieto, Nathan Church, and Victor Scott. And I should note that the numbers are it's the OPS. So if you're wondering on what the heck that was, definitely not batting average. No, you are correct. It is the OPS. So just letting you guys know there. All right, Weatherholt digging in again, batting .239, OPS of .782, 9 homers and 24 RBIs. Was 2 for 4 yesterday with the homer. Go! So, obviously we would like to not see those today. You guys didn't hear that, right? Okay, making sure. Red Sox already down 1-0. Hey, it's, I mean, it just happened, man. It just started. Chiefs Kingdom, but I'm all Steelers things. There you go, Mark. Love to hear that. That is great stuff. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 1, missing on the fastball. Underway in the bottom of the first. Again, Mlodzinski, opponent batting average of .278. You can get hits on him. Again, usually pretty solid to start. But again, after that 3rd or 4th inning, just seems to be, well, really the 4th inning. That's really when he starts to fall apart. As that misses outside, 2-0. 2-0 counts. Lou Mizzou, but from the Berg. There you go. Mark is already, I already like Mark. Mark is awesome. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a called strike, and it's 2-1. About this being Rogers last year, I mean, just, you know, he's old, kind of expected it. But I think that means the Steelers will take the next offseason more seriously for quarterback. The 2-1, swing and a miss, and it's 2-2 to Weatherholt. Camera guy thought he struck him out. I don't know why in the world he would think that. 2-2 Weatherholt, of course. Honestly, when you look at the numbers, I mean, only batting .239, but it seems like he's batting 1,000 whenever he plays the Pirates. Kind of a low batting average there, but again, has had success against the 2026 version of the Pirates, as that's in the dirt, 3-2, missing on the splitter. Yeah, I don't know about all that yet. I mean, apparently there's a leaked picture. I don't know if I buy that, as that's going to be a chopper foul. It's probably AI. And it's still 3-2. How's it going, Pittsburgh? make a request? Sure. What you got? I mean, I'll see if I can honor it. I don't know if I can. I'll try. 3-2 counts to Weatherholtz. The pitch, and that's going to be sent to left. That is slicing foul. Must-win game. It feels like it, Ricky. Definitely need that. See who's quarterback next year, Bob? I would not know. I mean, I don't think so personally, but I'm focused on 2026. The pitch, and that's going to be sent to right. That's going to drop in for a base hit. So Weatherholtz with the leadoff single for the Cardinals. That'll bring up Ivan Herrera. He's batting .263, OPS of 808, 5 homers and 23 RBIs. Was 1 for 5 with the homer again yesterday. Limit the Rogers conversation. So sick of it. I mean, I kind of am myself, not gonna lie, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just ready for the football season. That's going to be upstairs. Ball 1. 1-0 here to Herrera. Runner on first. It's a Pirates game, not a Steelers game. I get you. I don't know. I'm open to call or talk about whatever, but I will admit the Rogers thing was kind of, not hating on Bob here. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Just, but yeah, for the past 2 or 3 months, yeah, it was draining. I'm not going to lie. Just talking about it. I'm like, well, do you like Howard? Do you like Howard? Oh, Rogers, you shouldn't even be playing. Yeah, I don't know. He's going to be playing, and that's that. As there's the 1-1, that's going to be in there for a called strike. 1-2 to Ivan Herrera. 1-2 count to Herrera again. Runner on first. That is Weatherholtz. Believe it or not, is not batting 1,000 against the Pirates. The 1-2, that's going to be fouled back. And it's still 1-2 to Herrera. Cardinals with 4 home runs last night. Weatherholt, Herrera, Burleson. Walker did not homer, then Gorman did. So again, just, man. Keys to the game apparently, or keep the ball in the ballpark. Yeah, now that would make sense. 1-2 counts. The pitch, and that's going to be off the plate there, missing with the slider. 2-2 to Herrera. Two and two the pitch, and that's going to be sent to center field. On the run is Garcia. The password makes the catch for out number 1. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so, Tom. I mean, that was MetLife. That's MetLife Stadium doing its thing. Again, appreciate you, Ricky. Saludos. Hola, ¿cómo estás, Hank? We're allowed 2-run homer. I mean, 2 homer. Yeah, I would take that. Alec Burleson at the plate. The pitch taking all the way. It's going to be outside, but Weatherholt swipes second, so he's in scoring position. Burleson 2 for 3 yesterday with the homer. He's batting .283, OPS of 809, 7 homers and 34 RBIs. 1-0 the pitch. And that's going to be sent to left. On the run is Reynolds, but that's going to be a souvenir. That is a foul ball. A stupid nickname. That's a great nickname. What are you talking about? That's a fantastic nickname. The password. That is awesome. Now that is, I disagree. 1-1 counts. Wojcinski looks back at Weatherholtz and delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Slider backdoored him there. And it's 1-2 to Burleson. One and two. Wojcinski looks back, rocks and fires, checks his swing. Did not go. Curveball in the dirt. 2-2 to Burleson. can also notice that I am not wearing my hoodie tonight, changing it up. I am trying my best to break it up. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be fouled back. Got to change up this losing streak. So for the first time, covering a Pirates game in 2026, no Pirates gear. Just going back to, I was going to just wear a regular shirt. I'm like, well, no, I got to somewhat look professional. How's it going, Foxy? Welcome on in. The 2-2, that's going to be in the dirt with the splitter, 3-2. Majinski at 20 pitches already. Again, you know, it would have been nice to see him go deep. I know that's not really his thing, but definitely was hoping that that would be accomplished tonight. But already it's kind of looking a little sus. The 3-2, that's outside, ball 4. So 21 pitches on 3 hitters and only has 1 out. And Jordan Walker will step up to the plate. He's 1 for 4 in the series. Spanning .299, OPS of .945, 13 homers and 34 RBIs. Scrabble or alphabets, yeah, that's very true. Looking professional, thank you very much. I try. Usually that's what I wear for neutral games. Here's the pitch. That's going to be just missing there with the slider down low, 1-0 to Jordan Walker. What if the Pirates would end there? Well, I hope so, for life. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Here's the 1-0 to Walker, and that is sent to right. Mangum is backing up and now coming in, makes the catch, going to throw it in. Weatherholt does tag up. He's now at third. So a somewhat productive out here for Walker, but there's now 2 outs. And that'll bring up Nolan Gorman, who again yesterday homered. Batting .238, OPS of .706, 6 homers and 25 RBIs. Was 1 for 3 yesterday. Been on the Pirates again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Jeez. Anyway, the pitch. And that's going to be off the plate with the splitter, ball 1. You think McCarthy gets 1 year? That would be crazy. No. He would have to go 0-17, and even then, I think he gets a year too, because then he solidified the #1 pick. The 1-0, that's going to be in there, but it's not called a strike. Oh, and it's 2-0 to Gorman. Trying to, I don't know. That was odd. I figured Davis, or pardon me, Rodriguez would have challenged. 2-0 counts. The pitch, and that's going to be in there for a called strike. 97 on the fastball. 2-1. It's going to be a long game. Yeah, you're probably right. Getting that sponsorship. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I don't know. I think that might be a year away or so. I gotta get consistent numbers. Look, I have looked into it. Still don't know who I'd partner with. 2-1. Majinski fires, swing and a miss. Blue 97 right by him. 2-2. Majinski at 27 pitches. Obviously not the ideal start, but hey, you don't allow any runs. Well, he'll take it. Two and 2. The pitch, as that is going to be sent to right center. Garcia and Mangum on the run. Mangum makes the catch. All right, for out number 3. Long inning, but no runs come across. We go to the top of the 2nd inning. Your score, 0-0. Pittsburgh has real grass. He only had 1 year in Dallas. You might have to look that up, Bob, because that is not true. Vitello's one-and-done manager. Fiction. All right, let's check out some scores across Major League Baseball. Cleveland, Detroit, 0-0 on the bottom of the 6th. Atlanta leading 5-1 over Miami. Washington leading the New York Mets 4-2. Boston leading Kansas City 2-1. Milwaukee and Chicago Cubs 0-0 in that one. Final scores from across the MLB. Cincinnati over Philadelphia 9-4. Tampa Bay over Baltimore 5-3. Minnesota 4. Houston 1. Texas over Colorado 5-4. Arizona 6. San Francisco 3. And Seattle over the Chicago White Sox 5-4. All right, let's move this back. Again, thank you guys for. Okay, all right. Yeah, Jerry is not. I don't think he's evil personified. I think that is very extreme. I'm not a fan of the guy. I don't know if he's really evil. I think that's a little crazy. A lot of other things that are evil. But anywho, due up for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz, Spencer Horwitz, and Connor Griffin. So we'll see if they can get something going. Again, Michael McGreevy, the starter for the Cardinals, entering today with a 2.10 whip, or pardon me, ERA, not whip. Whip would be bad. His whip below a 1, 0.88. He does not allow a lot of walks and hits. But then you can say maybe he's due to have a bad game. But yeah, apparently he's only allowed 1 run this entire month. O'Neal Cruz leading in hits, RBI, stolen bases, and runs. That's pretty cool. That it doesn't feel like it, but I mean he has been very productive from the offensive side of things. And of course his numbers have been tailing down, but everyone's really have as of late. The pitch, and that's going to be off the plate. Ball 1 as we're back underway here in the top of the second. Cruz, I can't even remember if I mentioned this already, but he's batting .264, OPS of 796, 10 homers, 33 RBIs. I genuinely forgot if I mentioned it. That's not good. 1-0 counts. I'm getting old. The pitch, and that's going to be down low, 2-0. That's unacceptable. I got rid of YouTube Shorts and all that stuff. No more TikTok brain, and yet you're seeing the effects of it anyway. I'm only here for the bullpen drama. Oh, my gosh. Here's the 2-0, and that's going to be a ground ball to second. Weatherholt throws to first for out number 1. All right, Spencer Horwitz will be at the plate. Spanning .279, OPS of 806, 3 homers, and 20 RBIs. Was 1 for 1 last night with an RBI. His RBI would send the game into extras, where they would eventually fall. Lowest walk rate. Paul Skeens with the lowest. McGreevy's 4th. The pitch, and that's going to be in the dirt, ball 1. It's just a more men's table tennis game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have that. If it's not on the ticker, I guess I don't deem it important. I don't really deem NBA important, but I am nice to you guys, believe it or not, because I am aware that my opinion on the NBA is not universal, and that's totally okay. I do include that. Pickleball game, something? Yeah. I'll get on that. 2-0 count. McGreevy rocks and fires. That's going to be a sinker in there for a called strike. 2-1 to Horwitz. And a nice OPS of more than 800. This feels like, I guess, when you have that OPS, you'd expect more homers. Here's the 2-1. That's going to be hit to right, and that's going to be gone. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I jinxed him in a good way. Spencer Horwitz, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. That's a homer, folks. Hoist the cone. Let's go. That's great. I need to complain a little bit more often, I suppose, as the Pirates lead 1-0 over the Cardinals. Let's go. Hanging curveball. That'll do it. That will do it. His 4th home run of the season. All right, that'll bring up Connor Griffin, the pitch. That's going to be down low, ball 1. That is crazy. That is awesome. That is so great. Griffin was 1 for 4 last night. Here's the 1-0, and that's going to be hit, and that's going to get past the third baseman. That'll be a base hit. Church throws it in. That's going to be a good throw and force Griffin back to first, but a single there for Griffin. The password. Password is going to be due up soon. Have you played pickleball? No, I have not. But I would smoke you. Just saying. I play tennis, so, or I played. Still can play tennis. Tennis players easily transition. I would wreck everybody in this chat. I'm not going to lie. All 195, if we had a bracket tournament, or even a round robin, which would be a lot of pickleball, I would win. I would 100% win. Worst case scenario, in the championship. Eddie Rodriguez at the plate. The pitch, and that's going to be in there for a called strike, 0-1. Eddie Rodriguez batting .222, OPS of .697, no homers and 2 RBIs. Glad you changed your shirt. Well, thank you. Yeah, well, hopefully it leads to more success. 0-1, and, well, there's a pickoff attempt. Again, I had to change something up. Obviously, I wanted to keep wearing the Pirates hoodie, but, just got to change something up because the Pirates have been they've just been in a slump. Just flat out. 0-1 counts. McGreevy looks back and delivers. That's going to be in the dirt there, missing with the changeup, and it's 1-1. You complain about me not winning the lottery? I guess I can. Yeah, man, it just stinks. Then he tries and tries. Actually, I don't know if you have to try. That's something my wife and I always talk about. It's like, man, if only we won the lottery, well, we have to play in order for that to win. And I'm like, well, we're not going to play because it's just not going to happen. That's a missed bunt. Rodriguez, I guess, a swinging bunt there. 1-2. Love the coverage talk from a transplanted Pittsburgh in California. Appreciate your firecracker again for firecracker. I called you that the first time we actually firecracker, fire marker, firecracker. Here's the 1-2, swing and a miss. Slider in the dirt. Now there's 2 away. And that'll bring up the password. Joe Stinson Garcia was 1 for 4 yesterday. 1 for 4 in the season. Reebok made the best NFL jerseys. I completely agree. Completely. All right, McGreevy checks on the runner. McGreevy is sweating. Pickoff attempt, and Griffin is back safe. McGreevy is not having a good time. I don't know what the weather is over there. I didn't check. But it may be a hot, humid day because McGreevy is just dripping sweat. McGreevy sets and fires, and that's going to be sent to second. Weatherholt has it, throws to first for out number 3. All right, well, the Pirates do get on the board thanks to Spencer Horwitz, who had a solo homer. And the Pirates lead 1-0 over the Cardinals. Due up for the Cardinals will be Mason Wynn, Cesar Prieto, and Nathan Church. Tarps off, no. How's it going, Mary? Welcome on in. You're a glutton for punishment? Oh, man. Well, hey, we're winning right now. 66 degrees, 60 degrees, and really humid there, but that'll do it. The humidity. That'll do it. And welcome on in, Mary. Glad to have you with us. Man. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you do like what you're listening to, make sure, of course, to leave a like and sub to the channel. It is free. Oh, man. Dang it. I think that's going to... Yeah, give me a sec. I messed with something, and that's what happens. Should be back. All right, we should be good there. But yeah, obviously, again, we have, well, that was really it. The only real thing I changed was, obviously, I added this. Going to take a little bit more work. I don't know why it cuts back to the camera. Yeah, that was weird. Obviously, I have the lineups, and then I did change the font. It looks a little bit neater, I think. Hopefully, you guys agree. Other than that, though, just making a little bit of the back-end changes to the channel, trying to change things up. You just kind of look at something forever and you're like, yeah, I don't like how that scroll looks, so we're going to change it up. Change the font. All right, again, Mason Wynn will be up to the plate. Did not play yesterday. He's batting .255, OPS of .684, 1 homer, and 17 RBIs on the season. Majinski on the mound again. A lot of pitches in the first inning. but did get out of it. That's going to be hit right to the third baseman, Gonzalez, who makes a nice catch for out number 1. Well, that'll help. That will definitely help his pitch counts. That is already, again, a little bit high. And that'll bring up Cesar Prieto's 0 for 8 this season. Was 0 for 2 yesterday, 0 for 8 on the season. This season in the minors, though, has been tearing it up. OPS of 923, 6 homers, 14 RBIs. The pitch, and that's going to be in there for a called strike. Fastball on the outside corner, 0-1. Oh and 1 counts. Majinski rocks and fires. That's a chopper to first. Horowitz will take it himself for out number 2. So that was pretty quickly. Again, the first inning too long. This one might be really quickly. We'll see. Nathan Church, 1 for 4 yesterday. Batting .246, OPS of 677, 5 homers and 18 RBIs on the season. Majinski readies and delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 95 on the fastball. 0-1 to Church. Burley, appreciate you, man, for the $2. Let's break up the slump. W's in the chat for Burley. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Hopefully we can do that. A 0-1. That's going to be a splitter in there for a called strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-2. 85 on that splitter. Serves as a changeup for him. Really is a changeup. 0-2. The pitch, and that's going to be a splitter in the dirt, missing 1 and 2. One and 2 to Church. Majinski kicks and fires. That's going to be way upstairs, missing with the fastball. 95 on that fastball. 2-2 to Nathan Church. The 2-2. Ground ball to second. Lau off his glove, picks it up, and will have to eat it. I don't think that. I think that's got to be an error. It was hit very well, but Lau definitely could have had it. I don't know. That's a tough one there. I guess I'll go with the single. We'll see. So that'll bring up the very speedy Victor Scott, spanning 184, OPS of 496, 2 homers and 7 RBIs. Majinski pickoff attempt, but Church is safe. Looks like they did give Church a hit. It was hit pretty well. Majinski delivers. That's going to be inside, missing with the fastball. And it's 1-0. Majinski delivers, and that's going to be inside, missing again with the fastball. Same spot. And it's 2-0 to Scott. Home scoring single. This guy. He's shaking his head, doesn't like the sign. Or shaking his head at his defense. The 2-0, and that is in there for a called strike. 95 on the sinker. On the outside corner, 2-1. Scott trying to get something going with the bat. The pitch, and that's going to be a splitter in there for a called strike. Kind of fooled him there. Froze him. 2-2. Any defense, perhaps? We do, Donna. Needs a quick inning for his pitch count. Yep, at 40 pitches. He's at 40. Entered this inning with 28. The 2-2, and that's going to be sent foul. Yeah, I'm sure if we have the rowdy guys up there in like that upper section. Haven't heard them yet. Definitely a interesting Interesting group. The 2-2 in the dirt, 3-2, missing there on the slider. Don't need all that no-hit pressure anyway. Well, I mean, he already surrendered the hit anyway to Weatherholtz. But yeah, I get what you're saying. The count is full to Scott. The pitch as Scott sends this to right, but it's right at Mangum, who makes the catch for out number 3. And we go to the top of the third. Pirates leading 1-0 over the Cardinals. All right, we'll check out some scores across Major League Baseball. Detroit leading Cleveland 1-0. Atlanta 8, Miami 1. Washington leading 5-2 over the New York Mets. The Boston, they're leading 2-1 over Kansas City. Milwaukee leading 3-0 over the Chicago Cubs. And that is all for now. Yankees, Blue Jays in a delay, though I think I saw that earlier. The Reds over the Phillies 9-4. Rays over the Orioles 5-3. Twins over the Astros 4-1. Rangers over the Rockies 5-4. The Diamondbacks over the Giants 6-3. And the Mariners over the White Sox 5-4. White Sox 25-24. Very shocking development there, but hey, you know, they're just built different, I suppose. Again, thank you. Hey, how's it going, Chris? Hopefully all is well with you. Yeah, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you are enjoying the day. Hopefully you've had a good day. I know it's raining a lot everywhere in the United States, so hopefully you guys are safe and sound. And again, if you haven't done so already, make sure, of course, to leave a like and sub to the channel. Let's see where we're at. We're at 79 likes, trying to get to 100. That'll be a good goal for now. And, of course, we'll play it by ear the rest of the night. So we're 21 likes away from 100. And, of course, if everyone were to subscribe right now, we would hit 8,900 subscribers, as this channel is trying to grow, and grow. Trying to just really get to that 10,000 mark by the beginning of the NFL season. 9,000 ideally by the end of May. Though the growth is slowing down. It's just, I guess that's how baseball is. But we'll see how it goes going forward. Jake Mangum's going to be at the plate. McGreevy on the mound, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. We're back underway here in the top of the third in St. Louis. Jake Mangum batting .250, OPS of 605 on the year. No homers and 3 RBIs. 0 for 1 last night. The 0-1 is that's going to be sent to left, as that's going to be caught by Church for out number 1, and that'll flip the lineup over for the Pirates, as Nick Gonzalez will be up at the dish. 0 for 1 in this one. What rough? Yeah, no, I was following along, Highway. That was a tough one. It was a tough one. Again, appreciate you, Burley. Not raining here. Oh, okay, well, there you go. Raining in Philly, raining in the where Don is at. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1. It was raining here earlier today. Pardon my voice. It's going to rain all weekend as well, where I'm at. 0-1 to Gonzalez. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 92 on the fastball. And it's quickly 0-2 to Speedy Gonzalez. 0-2. McGreevy readies, rocks, and fires. That's going to be hit, and that is a foul ball. Just inches away. Oh, 0-2 to Gonzalez. McGreevy delivers. That's going to be a changeup in the dirt. 1-2 to Gonzalez. One and two. McGreevy readies, kicks, and delivers. That's a sweeper away. 2-2. Gonzalez. Do they make a slow poke Rodriguez plush? I don't know. Actually, I don't even remember where I got this from, to be honest with you. I don't know who I would use that for. That's going to be ground ball. That's going to squeeze through. Short and third for a base hit. Speedy Gonzalez is on base. We'll keep him on, of course. Whenever he's on base or at the plate, he stays on the screen. Brandon Lau will dig in again. Kind of didn't really. He was not credited with an error, but I'm sure he feels that way. So he'll be at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Maybe looking to redeem himself. McGreevy sets and delivers. That's going to be a fastball away. Ball 1 to Brandon Lau again. 12 homers on the year, leading the Pirates in homers. I want to say OPS as well. I don't recall what O'Hearn's OPS was, but I believe Lau's is indeed higher. 1-0 to Lau. Pickoff attempt, but Gonzalez, despite his speed, not really a threat on the bases. Obviously fast rounding bases on hits or anything, but not really a guy that'll steal bags. Not really going to extend his lead far. McGreevy delivers. Swing and a miss. Change up on the outside corner. And it's 1-1. Native bobbleheads, now they can do caricature plushies, I guess so. Slow poke Ozuna. Well, I mean, that's honestly what I thought of Ozuna or Horwitz, but nah. I mean, we can. We can just call him, yeah, slow. He's slow poke. It's almost 90 in your area last night. Tonight, a low 47. That is Mother Nature saying, I can do what I want. The 1-1, that is taken right down the middle for a called strike 1 and 2 to Lau. And he's grinning and just knowing he had a pitch. He's going to ask for time. McGreevy again, just sweating up a storm over there. Jeez, but I was told that it is humid in St. Louis. That would explain that. Only 60 degrees in St. Louis, but again, the humidity. I believe it rained there not too long ago. Here's the 1-2. That misses upstairs. 2-2 to Brandon Lau. McGreevy checks on the runner and delivers. That's going to be a tapper foul. And there they are. The soccer chants have arrived in St. Louis. So, yeah, St. Louis, a soccer town because of St. Louis City. I want to say that's what it is. So the shirtless guys are all cheering or just doing soccer chants in the upper deck. The 2-2, that's going to be sent to left as Lau yells out a naughty word. That's going to be caught by Church. And Lau might need to go to church for out number 2. That'll bring up Brian Reynolds, who is 0 for 1 in tonight's ballgame. Need some runs. We do. Cards pitcher is struggling. Bucks need to capitalize on all these hanging pitches. Yeah, you are correct. You are correct. Because the Pirates, again, their pitching obviously was really good last year, but yeah, that was last year. That was definitely last year. This 2026 Pirates are they just allow runs at will, it seems. It's McGreevy pickoff attempt, but Gonzalez is back safe and sound. It's been a while since Reynolds hit a homer. That's going to be a tapper to third. Throws to first for out number 3. All right, we go to the bottom of the third inning. Pirates still leading 1-0 over the Cardinals. Barris with an RBI. Brewers up 4-0. I believe I started him today. Just finally put him in the lineup. Due up for the Cardinals will be Weatherholtz, Herrera, and Burleson. So, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the broadcast. Make sure, again, to leave a like and sub to the channel. It is free. $0, 0 cents. But, again, it just makes sense to subscribe to Dr. Delay today. As, again, I'll be back tomorrow. The game, I believe, starts at 1:05 Eastern, 12:05 Central. But I'll be back here regardless. No doubleheader tomorrow. Again, the weather's still kind of wonky in my area, but I believe Friday I'll have the ability to do the doubleheader. The goal would be to do the Cubs-Astros game, and then, of course, we'll come back for Pirates-Blue Jays later that night. And, of course, I'll have Blue Jays, Pirates the entire weekend. And I'm not too sure on Saturday, again, if I'll have another game or not, but we'll see. We'll just have to see. And, of course, if you're wondering how often I'm on here, well, again, 48 straight days. 48 straight days trying to build this channel. So, yeah, hopefully, definitely, hopefully you guys, if you're just, like, concerned, like, well, I don't want to sub, and then, you know, you're not really on here. Well, I mean, there you go. Yeah, there's the number right there. 48 straight days as I've been trying to build this thing, trying to make it great. Everyone needs church. That is true. I need it myself. He's been hitting really good. Yeah, I needed to do that because, yeah, I think I pick him up and I didn't start him, and then he hits the homer, I think, that on that Monday against the Cubs. We're back in action here. J.J. Weatherholt at the plate. The pitch, and that's going to be a breaking ball. Did not get the call. Ball one. Umpire kind of maybe one-sided a little bit. Pro-Cardinal, anti-Pirates. 1-0 to Weatherholtz here in the bottom of the third. The pitch, and that's a breaking ball in there for a called strike. And it's 1-1. Mlodzinski, by the way, at 45 pitches. Gonna need some really quick innings if he wants to try to, you know, go a decent distance. The 1-1, that's a ground ball, and that is a foul ball, barely. And it's 1-2 to Weatherholtz. One and two to Weatherholtz. Again, if you're just tuning in, Pirates 1, Cardinals nothing here in the bottom of the third. The pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball, and that's going to get past the first baseman for a base hit. Mangum is there and throws it in, as that is a leadoff single here in the third. Again, Weatherholtz already with 4 hits in the series, 2 yesterday, 2 today. He is a Pirate killer. Ivan Herrero will be at the plate, 0 for 1 in today's ball game. Mlodzinski sets, rocks, and fires. That's a chopper foul. And it's 0-1. If you build the channel, Doc, they will come. I guess so, huh? If you build it, they will come. AL team coming up. That's 3 losses. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. Pirates looking for wins, and good enough that they're playing the inferior conference. So maybe a chance for them to get some momentum back. So that's going to be in there for a called strike 0-2. Yeah, again, I think it was like last week I looked at all the standings, and there's only 2 teams in the NL with losing records against the AL. The NL has dominated interleague play. I don't know what the updated is. I have to look at it. But yeah, no, the NL has dominated the AL. That's going to be missing just a bit. Just barely. And it's 1-2. Mlodzinski at 50 pitches now. As again, no outs here in the third. 1-2. The pitch, and that's going to be missing with the splitter down low. 2-2, 88 on the splitter. Two and two. Mlodzinski is, well, not going to do anything. Because Herrera asks for time. hit and pitch count. I mean, I don't think he's surrendered 50 hits. 2-2. Majinski sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be sent to shallow right. Mangum on the run. Mangum makes the catch, throws to first, and Weatherholt is going to be safe. The ball gets away. I thought Weatherholt was going to be doubled up, but the throw was just not good from Mangum. Luckily, Andy Rodriguez was somewhere in the area. And there's one away, and Alec Burleson will step up. He walked in his first appearance. Weatherholt had to really hustle to get back in time. The pitch, and that's going to be in there for a called strike at the knees. 0-1 to Burleson. One of 3 hitters in the Cardinals lineup to have an OPS north of 800. 0-1. The pitch, and that misses off the plate there. 1-1. Couldn't get him with the slider. One and one. The pitch, and that's going to be a tapper foul. It's 1-2. They have bucket hats now. The shirtless crowd there in St. Louis. White bucket hats apparently is now what they've added to their getup. I don't know what that means. Here's the 1-2, and that's going to be sent, and that's going to be a foul ball. Of course, it is pretty cheap to get into the Cardinals game. Apparently, it had a nice special. It's like a family of 4 for like $70. You get tickets and get all you can eat food or something like that. Or maybe I'm wrong. Here's the 1-2. It's a ground ball to second. Possible double play. There's one, and got him at first. Double play. Much needed double play. Helps out the pitch count. We go to the top of the 4th. Pirates leading 1-0 over the Cardinals. Wasn't sure what was happening there. Lau was talking to somebody over on the other side. I don't know if it was, I don't know what that was all about. All right, the Tigers leading the Indians 1-0 in the bottom of the 8th. The Nationals leading the Mets 6-2 in the top of the 8th. The Braves leading 8-1 over the Marlins at the end of 7. Red Sox leading 2-1 over the Royals as they go to the bottom of the 4th. Brewers leading 4-0 over the Cubs in the top of the 4th. And that is all for now. Final scores: the Reds over the Phillies 9-4. Rays over the Orioles 5-3. Twins over the Astros 4-1. The Rangers over the Rockies 5-4. Diamondbacks over the Giants 6-3, and the Mariners over the White Sox 5-4. All right. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Excited for the 3-day weekend. There we go. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm trying to get to 100 likes. Really, again, trying to get to 150, but 100 would be a good goal to get to at first. And we are closing in on that. Make sure to hit the like button. All that really does is just send the stream out, trying to get to or reach more baseball fans trying to catch a game. That's really all it does. And, of course, subscribing to the channel. Again, it is free. Again, think of it more as a follow on social media. That's really all it is. There's no actual money being exchanged. $0, 0 cents. But, again, it just makes sense to sub to the channel if you're a sports fan. Baseball and football, really what I specialize. It's really football I specialize in. Baseball is really a step below for me, but you know, I do like baseball. Still learning on how to, you know, call a game. I mean, I kind of got it, but there's still always room for improvement. All right, we are back underway here in the top of the 4th. O'Neal Cruz will be leading off for the Pirates as he is 0 for 1 in tonight's ball game. Let's go, Bucks. Nice job, Pirates. We needed that. 3-day weekend as this weekend. Yep. Memorial Day on Monday. The pitch. And that's going to be a fastball away. Ball 1. As we're underway back here in St. Louis. Cubs started to swell with an injury. Oh, man. Oh, man. I think that was a guy that I had started in fantasies. That's going to be in there for a called strike 1-1. Cabrera, I believe. Would you like to get rid of the wild card so we can have a real pennant race? No. The 1-1. That's going to be outside 2-1. To Oneil Cruz. But I get the appeal for it. I mean, you already play that many games, so why bother at that point? As that's going to be missing down low 3-1. So I get the appeal there, timestamp. Honestly, when I say no, I look back on it. Maybe there's I could be convinced. If you've really presented a good argument, I could probably be convinced. So that's going to be a ground ball foul. And the count is now full to Oneil Cruz. But right now, I really like the current setup. 6 teams for each. I think that's what it should be. There should be no other addition. 6 teams for each league. 12 teams total. That is it. There really shouldn't be an additional team added at all. The 3-2, that's a tapper up the middle. Win is there. Throws to first and gets Cruz for out number 1. All right, that'll bring up Spencer Horwitz, who's 1 for 1 tonight with a homer. So he'll look to potentially do that again. Would be nice. Again, hit his 4th homer of the season back in the 2nd inning. Let's go, Bucks. Appreciate you, Langer, for tuning in. The pitch, and that's going to be away. Ball 1 to Horwitz. Time and a half for you on Monday. Nice. I never got time and a half. Ever. Actually, that's a lie. I just lied. Here's the 1-0, and that's going to be sent to center field. Scott is backing up, but he is in play as he makes the catch for out number 2. We would get time and a half if we worked Thanksgiving. That's the only day that we would get it. But when I was a manager, then on holidays, only a select few holidays, it was like 5 holidays a year, you would get off. But you wouldn't get off that day. You had to work that day, so you would just take your holiday on another day. That was how it was. Connor Griffin at the plate. He's 1 for 1. This evening, the pitch, and that's going to be a sinker at the knees, called strike 0-1. Go on a limb, call hockey. Nah, I'm good. Only Penguins hockey. Only Penguins hockey for me. 0-1 counts. McGreevy kicks and delivers, and that's going to be fouled back, and it's 0-2. McGreevy, by the way, is at 53 pitches. They'll add more. Oh, yeah, for sure. They'll add more games. Yeah, I don't think they'll take away. I think, yeah, they'll never go back to 5 or 4, just the 2 teams. Or I guess it would be, you'd have to have at least 4. Maybe 3. You can do 3 versus 2 and then the 1. Here's the 0-2. That's in the dirt. Ball 1. '14 and 15. Yeah, when the Pirates had that 1-game playoff. Yeah, that was always terrible. That was just unfortunate. If those Pirates made the playoffs today, they'd probably, I don't know, they would do very well. The 1-2, that's going to be a chopper to third. Gathers and will have to eat at the speed of Connor Griffin. Gets him on. An infield single for Griffin. So he'll be at first. And Andy Rodriguez will come to the plate as he's the only Pirate. He's actually the only player today to strike out. Only 1 strikeout in this game. That's very interesting. It's kind of rare considering how baseball is played nowadays. So a lot of contact. You like contact? Well, we got it here. At least until I mentioned it. McGreevy sets and delivers. That's going to be in the dirt. Oh, did it not hit him? I don't know how it didn't hit him. Griffin takes second. Well, regardless, he is in scoring position. I swear it hit Rodriguez's foot, but I guess not. Because he definitely would have reacted. Be more open to expanding the playoffs when there's a salary cap floor system. There should be more good teams with more parity. Yeah, I would like that. The 1-0 is that's going to be down low 2-0. But still, I do like the 6, but I get what you're saying. Because honestly, last year's NL was pretty good. I mean, you could argue that the Reds, the 6th seed last year, they were pretty weak, but the top 5 for the NL really solid. I think we're going to get 6 solid NL teams for sure. So that's going to be down low 3-0. I think the NL this year is going to be every round is going to be pretty solid. Every game in the wild card round, even the NLDS, I think could be pretty good. 3-0 the pitch. And that misses upstairs, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Endy Rodriguez, and that's the first walk of the day for the Pirates. Now to bring up the password. Jostin Garcia is 0 for 1 today. 1 for 5 on the series, in the season, really. And this is made his 2026 Pirates debut yesterday. McGreevy checks on Griffin and the pitch, and that's going to be away, ball 1. 1-0 here to Garcia. Looks back again, the pitch. As Garcia hits it up the middle. That's going to squeeze through. That should bring home a run. Griffin is safe. And Rodriguez is safe at second as he was flirting with danger. But hoist another cone. The Pirates lead 2-0 thanks to the password. Password unlocked. First career RBI for the password. Love the Blink-182. Love Blink-182. Oh, yeah. Brewers need to start spending more or stop stealing your tax money. I hear you. I hear you. All right, 2-0 Pirates. Jake Mangan will be at the plates. McGreevy looked pretty upset with himself. Rodriguez, yeah, flirting with danger. Oh, my gosh. He was lucky he was safe. So runners on first and second with 2 outs. For Jake Mangan, there's a little bit of a delay. I'm sure there's a mound visit or something. Haven't been shown that, but I'm just going to assume. That bum couldn't do anything with the Red Sox. Only is good on the park. Well, so I looked that up. He only had 7 at bats. I feel like it's a little harsh there. I think it was 1 for 7, I believe. I mean, I promise you, there'll be stretches for him where he goes 1 for 7 for the Pirates. But yeah, he's 2 for 6 now for the Pirates. So I don't know, very excited. Like, obviously, he's a young guy, 23. So we'll see how he develops, but we'll see how it goes. Definitely optimistic for him, as that's going to be a breaking ball in the dirt. Ball 1. McGreevy all of a sudden has become a little bit wild. Can the Pirates take advantage? Because again, they're going to have to put up runs. And the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking about the 2008 Pirates, where again they had a really good offense, but their pitching was pretty bad. As that's going to be hit to left, and that is going to be slicing foul. And it's 1-1. Oh man, Mangum almost doing it to the Cardinals. He's called the passer because of his first name. It's a weird spelling. Would Blackjack be considered a real man's gun? I have no idea. No. Called out for a key Yankee series. Really? Well, that's tough. That's tough, Ian. C's and H's. Yeah, it's not spelled that way, but you're close. That's gonna be a tapper. Tapper to third. Gathers. Throws to first, and that is gonna be safe. An infield single serves pretty much as a bunt And now the bases are loaded here with 2 outs. And Speedy Gonzalez will be at the plates. Reached out of the zone, up in the zone. It was upstairs. Oh, man, that'll work. And Mangum, of course, again, faster than most. So that is not an easy play. Of course, Prito actually had, look at the replay there, kind of couldn't get the ball out of his glove cleanly. Man, he was booking it. So Gonzalez 1 for 2 and a chance for the Pirates to break this game open and get some cones. It's pretty crazy first name, but it really is, as that's going to be missing down low, ball 1. 1-0 to Gonzalez. And Pirates leading 2-0. And they doubled their lead thanks to the password. Again, an RBI single earlier. Bases are now loaded. One 1-0 to Gonzalez, the pitch. And that's going to be missing off the plate there. 2-0. 2-0 to Gonzalez. Arriba, there we go. Just missing the exclamation point in the number. I like that. That's pretty I use hashtags, by the way, or @ symbol. But yeah, exclamation points are good too. As that's going to be a check swing. Did he go? He did. That was in the dirt. Gonzalez just in swing mode. Yeah, he clearly went. 2-1. McGreevy looks back, rocks, and fires. That is in there for a called strike, and Gonzalez going to challenge. He's going to lose. He's going to lose the short bus to this guy. I'm sure you know all about that short bus, too. That's tough. He's going to lose this challenge. Wow, that is unfortunate. 2-2 now to Gonzalez again. A base hit could double this lead. Man, that's a tough call. 2-2. McGreevy looks back and delivers down low, ball 3. I half expected the strike call there, and of course Gonzalez just used a challenge. 3-2 count to Nicky G. Speedy Gonzalez. McGreevy looks back at the password and delivers. Ground ball to short. Gathers, throws to first, and gets him by a step. Gonzalez couldn't come through, but the Pirates do lead 2-0 with the password again, an RBI single, doubling the Pirates' lead. 2-0 Pirates as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Don't think you've seen the Pirates win a challenge this year. They have, believe it or not, but Nick Gonzalez, yeah. That's a tough one. Tough one, yeah. I don't know if he's going to ever hit it gone, but he's now gone from my screen. Do it for the Cardinals will be Jordan Walker, Nolan Gorman, and Mason Wynn. Speedy Gonzalez, you know, 83. Appreciate you, man. How's it going, David? All right, again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure, of course, to leave a like and sub to the channel. It is free. It is free. And we're at 100 likes, trying to get to 150 on the likes. Trying to get to 150 on the likes. And, of course, if everyone were to sub right now, we would hit 8,900 subscribers. Trying to get to 9,000 by the end of May. About a 50% chance it could happen. But, again, if everyone subs tonight, it definitely will. So, again, thank you guys for tuning in. And let me call the game for you guys. And, of course, I'll be back tomorrow at 1:05 Eastern, 12:05 Central for the conclusion of this series in St. Louis. And, of course, I will have the Pirates and Blue Jays this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I should have a doubleheader on Friday, should cover another game. It'll probably be Cubs-Astros, if I recall. I believe that's the game that I have ready to go. Garcia can have Ozuna's seat. Yeah. Need to go on a run. We do, David. We do. Got to get rid of the stuff. This guy, no, Gonzalez Gonzalez is only up here when Speedy Gonzalez is at. Why would I just have Gonzalez here? Come on. All right, guys. Anyway, we're back. Yeah, whatever. That's going to be inside ball one. Ball one to Walker. Oh, they're showing Garcia here. I don't know what happened, but I think he's fine. 1-0 count here to Walker. Here's the pitch. That's going to be away. 2-0. 2-0. Tonight's a good night to start winning streak. You think it's stupid? You think it's stupid for Speedy Gonzalez? You don't like Speedy? Daniel, no fun, motor. Is that what it is? That's going to be in there for a called strike, 2-1. So Daniel, no fun. Okay, that's noted. You've heard of Daniel's son? Well, now you have Daniel, no fun. For some reason, the Pirate streams just froze. So I need to go to the Cardinals stream. No idea what that just was. All right, it's 2-2 to Walker. Sorry, I don't know what happened with the Pirate stream, but that just froze on my end. I'll try to get back to that in a few. Lazinski sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be a chopper foul. Still 2-2 to Walker. Do I have it connected? I should have. Sorry, just checking out some things here. Here's the 2-2, and that's going to be sent to left. That's going to be a foul ball. Probably not good for the Pirates that I did. No, you're good. Pirates record since you bought Speedy? I don't know. I didn't buy him. I don't know. It's been a few days, so 0 for 2, I think. 2-2 counts. Mazinski kicks and fires as that's going to be popped up. And that's going to be a foul ball. Probably hits on Christmas trees. Yeah, I don't know. Guess he doesn't like Looney Tunes. I guess not. Well, I'm sorry. I mean, hey, it is what it is. It's going to be there. 2-2 count the pitch. Checks his swing. Did he go? He did not, apparently. And it's 3-2 to Walker. I'd like to try to see that angle. Here's the 3-2, and that's going to be fouled back. Three and two. Do you need any support? Okay. I mean, if that's what you, I don't know what you're on, Dano. You just seem like you're not going to be gone, but I don't know what you're going on about. Is that's going to be a ground ball to first, and he is out. Yeah, I don't know what your deal is, but I mean, it's just something fun. That's what it is. It's supposed to be loose. It's a loose channel. It's a channel. It's entertainment. It's what it is. Just that's all it is, buddy. Just a loose channel trying to make things fun, but apparently it's just a bummer to some. Gorman at the plate. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1. Majinsky had 68 pitches. Again, pretty up there on the pitch count. 0-1 count. Majinsky kicks and fires. That's going to be away, and it's 1-1. Tweety phobia, 100%. 1-1. Majinsky kicks and delivers inside. 2-1. 2-1 to Gorman. Shift is on for Gorman. 2-1 count. Majinsky kicks and fires. That is going to be popped up. Mangum is coming in, and he makes the catch. Magnum would be a cool name, not going to lie. Just 2 away. All right, Mason Wynn will step up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Again, had the day off yesterday. Known more for his defense rather than his bat. Majinski sets and delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1. Need some Speedy Gonzalez sound effects. Would be pretty cool to have that. Today was BW's 49th birthday. I didn't know that. So we had a great time on channel, but he was elated over Bird sweep at Rays. Yeah, he was not elated. Yeah, that's tough. 1-1 to win. Them struggling later in games. How long should he stay in? I don't know. He's doing okay for now, but honestly, if he surrenders, that's kind of my rule, honestly. If he surrenders multiple hits or like multiple base runners, and you know, like he's getting about to that time, then you gotta like kind of yank him. The 1-1 is that's going to be in there for a called strike 1 and 2. And that's the thing. Kelly has no feel for the game. He just, well, I don't know. I don't like the matchup for this guy, and that's been the problem. One and 2 the pitch. And that's going to be high and in 2-2. But yeah, I mean, right now, it's been okay. I imagine he won't see the 3rd time through, so luckily, maybe we get him out to the 5th. I mean, that'd be ideal, but obviously he's got to get win here. Magnum? Yeah, no, it's a cool name. Jake Magnum. That's pretty neat. The 2-2. That's going to be sliced foul, and it's still 2-2 to Mason Wynn. Two and 2 counts. The pitch. Just a little bit low there with the slider. 3-2. Not really a fan of these Cardinals broadcasters. Pretty boring. Really do like Greg Brown, man. Big fan. Always will be. 3-2 counts. The pitch. Called strike 3. He struck him out. His first strikeout of the game comes at a great time. We go to the top of the 5th, where the Pirates still lead, of course. 2-0 over the Cardinals. All right, we are back. Well, I'm going to be back here for Pirates. All right, there we go. We're back and caught up here on the Pirates' end. All right, let's check out some scores real quick. Hold on, give me a second. Did my chat freeze? Is that what happened? I don't think you did. I don't know. All right, anyway, let's check out some things. The Cleveland and Detroit 1-1 to the bottom of the 9th. The Braves and the Marlins 9-1. Give me a sec again. There's some issues happening on my end. I might need to switch over internet. Taking a risk in doing this. Small drop. All right. We should be back on the air. I know there's a small drop there, but we are good. All right. The Royals leading 3-2 over the Red Sox. Milwaukee leading 4-0 over Chicago. Dodgers 2, Padres 0. And then we'll hold off on the final scores for now. All right, and thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry about, again, the little drop there. I had to change internets because the other one, for some reason, was lower. It was I noticed it was kind of a problem, but this one is much better. Greg Brown is the GOAT. He is. I like him a lot. He gets a lot of hate, but I'm a fan. Brandon Lau, Brian Reynolds, O'Neal Cruz going to be due up to the plate. They're all 0 for 2. So looking to improve on that as here's Lau, as that's a swing and a foul tip. Strike one. We're back underway here in the top of the fifth. Pirates again leading 2-0 over the Cardinals. Again, a little recap, just a mini recap. Horwitz with the solo shot in the second. That was a homer. And then, of course, Jostin Garcia, the password, with an RBI single in the fourth. The 0-1, and that's going to be outside 1-1. 1-1 to Brandon Lau. McGreevy likes the sign. That's kind of a shocker. The pitch, and that's going to be sent to right center. That's going to drop in for a base hit, possibly two. Yes, it is. Lau's going to have a leadoff double in the top of the fifth. There we go. Lau with the big smile on his face. That will work. And yeah, kind of a splitter up in the zone, and Lau will say thank you very much. All right, Reynolds will step up to the plate, and he is also, again, 0 for 2, looking to change his fortunes in the fifth. Has 28 RBIs, is a decent amount of RBIs on the season. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be off the plate, ball one. 1-0 to Reynolds. How's it going, Rick? Welcome on in. And how's it going, Jorge? Good to see you. That's going to be chopper to first. That will move Lau to third. But Reynolds is out. Hope the Pirates win by a lot. Me too, Jorge. We need it. The Pirates desperately need it. O'Neal Cruz will be at the plate. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Second base Weatherhold is kind of playing in. McGreevy delivers. That's going to be a fastball upstairs. Ball one. Pirates again gotta get some runs here. Desperately need some runs. Got a nice couple of players here, Cruz and Horwitz. I think one of those two guys has to have a hit here. There's no way they'll get a hit. Just got a feeling. 1-0 to Cruz. McGreevy looks back and delivers. Checks his swing. Did he go? He did. It's 1-1. Need a Cruz hit. Yep, steelhead. Yeah, we do. Cruz missile would be great. 1-1. Needs to step it up. Yeah, no, I mean, he had a nice game yesterday, but yeah, it would be nice to see him get something here today. 1-1, the pitch. And that's going to be a tapper. Back to McGreevy, and that's going to hold Lau at third for out number 2 as he throws to first. They get Cruz out. And again, that'll bring up Horwitz. Horwitz again had a homer earlier. It's 1 for 2 on the night. Living over here in Vietnam, not so easy to watch and listen to the Pirates game. Sometimes at 1 a.m. Yeah, sometimes 4 a.m. Oh my gosh. But I can always turn you on, so you're doing a good job. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, John Booth. And is your middle name Wilkes? That'd be my only question. But I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for tuning in all the way from Vietnam. Look, we're worldwide here on the channel. The pitch, and that's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1. Happy to be of service. Hopefully the Pirates can be of service of some wins. That'd be great. 0-1. The pitch, and that's going to be sent to left, and that's going to be a foul ball, and it's 0-2. 0-2 to Horwitz. I had a feeling, but I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a good feeling. Maybe the feeling was something else. 0-2. McGreevy sets and delivers. That's in the dirt. Good stuff by the catcher to keep it in front of him. It's 1-2. DH Stansford doesn't hit. Yeah, you might be right. The Pirates just might be cursed. And Cruz DHing tonight. No Ozuna. 1-2. The pitch. And that's going to be off the plate there with the changeup. 2-2 to Horwitz. John Wilkes-Booth, yep. No, I can't remember. I remember watching this like a few years ago, like a conspiracy that he survived or something and he lived like a double life, or I can't remember. The 2-2, and that's going to be popped up. Scott is coming in, and he makes the catch. Pirates cannot capitalize with a leadoff double. Pirates leading 2-0 over the Cardinals as we go to the bottom of the fifth. Man, that is tough. Do it for the Cardinals will be Cesar Prieto, Nathan Church, and Victor Scott, the bottom part of the lineup. And I imagine, based on Kelly's tendencies, he will not let him see Weatherholt. So he's got to go 1, 2, 3 if he wants to complete the 5 innings. That is just my guess. Not saying I would. Not saying I would at all. I would just kind of go with the feel. He's been looking pretty good as of late. How good? Well, he has surrendered only 2 base runners in his last 12 batters. 4 base runners total. He surrendered hit and a walk the first 3 batters of the game, but since then, only 2 for his last 12. So he's done a good job, but obviously it's not up to me. Terrible to always leave a man on. Yeah. Always. Completely agree. That's tough, and yeah. But I don't know. Hopefully Mlodzinski just keeps on going. He's doing pretty well tonight. Matthew's been on. Okay, gotcha. Appreciate you, man. I was just picking. Just picking. But you never know. You never know. Maybe he's a time traveler. Do you like the pitchers not hitting no more? Not really. I kind of like the pitchers batting in the National League. That was always, not saying it was fun, but it was always neat though when they got a hit. And I think that's what made baseball even more special, or adds to the anything can happen on any given pitch. Is that's going to be a breaking ball in there, but it's not called a strike. And it's 1-0 to Cesar Prieto. It's 0 for 1 tonight. But no, I miss it. I miss it. 1-0 to Prieto, the pitch. And that's going to be a tapper foul, and it's 1-1. So again, Prieto, who is 0 for 9. 0 for 9 this season. I will admit, though, whenever I played MLB The Show, and I was playing franchise mode, I'd always make sure I was playing, like one of the few games I would play in the season mode, or franchise mode, is that's going to be sent to right. And Mangum is there and makes the catch for out number 1. I'd always make sure I'm playing at an AL team just so I can have the DH. But then again, the Pirates never really had a solid 9th guy anyway. So, I don't know. Anyway, Nathan Church will be at the plate. He's 1 for 1 in today's ball game. Mlodzinski sets, rocks, and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Nathan Church. They're just highlighting the history of the Cardinals. Great history there. A lot of great players. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Oh, with the splitter 0-2. And Mlodzinski, I don't want to jinx it, but he has looked really well. Really since the first inning. 0-2 counts. Majinski kicks and fires upstairs fastball, and it's 1-2. 95 on the fastball. I think the DH is why the NL is so dominant. Those teams had lineups good enough to have pitchers hit, and he gave them a DH. The AL was equal at best. That's fair, as that's going to be a tapper foul, and it's still 1-2. Yeah, that's a good take. 50-50 on if I had a pick, I would pick them hitting. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see it come back. Just at least one more season, and then of course we can make a judgment call on it. 1-2 count the pitch, and that's going to be sent to left, and that's going to be a foul ball. Like number 124. Thank you, Trisk. Appreciate it. So we're on our way to 150 on the likes. Make sure, of course, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Again, I'll be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 Central, as that's a breaking ball outside, 2-2 for Pirates Cardinals. Game 3, the series conclusion here in St. Louis. And of course, I'll be back Friday with the Pirates and Blue Jays. But again, I'll actually have a doubleheader on if everything goes well, the weather cooperates. Astros Cubs prior to that. So that's outside 3-2. Trying to get some more doubleheaders on the channel. But yeah, if everyone were to subscribe right now, we'd hit 8,900 subscribers on the channel. 3-2 counts. The pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. Pitching coach on the phone, so the Pirates are about to warm up somebody. Couldn't tell who that would be. I didn't realize there were stats. Look at that. There's stats for hockey. The 3-2, and that's going to be sent to left. That's going to be a foul ball. I don't know if there's stats for anything else. Looks like it's just hockey. That's kind of interesting. Would be cool if there were stats for baseball too. Oh, that'd be awesome. If there's stats for NFL. Oh man, that'll be so cool. 3-2 counts. Majinski rocks and fires. That's going to be hit to second. Lau gathers and throws to first for out number 2. Majinski at 91 pitches. And Victor Scott will be at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Brewers starter has 10 strikeouts. Oh my gosh, wow. 6 innings, that's pretty good. We need more runs. We do. We do. But right now we're doing pretty well pitching-wise, but obviously it'd be great to get some insurance as Scott sends this to right center, and that's going to drop in. That'll be a double. Scott's got some speed. He could turn this into a triple. No, he will not. As Garcia, the nice throw. And that is a 2-out double for the Cardinals. Again, that's the first hit surrendered since, of course, this guy coming to play, J.J. Weatherhold. He is 2 for 2 on the night. So I wonder what Kelly's going to do here. First hit since a while, but then J.J. is 2 for 2 against Majinski. I wonder if Kelly's indecisive. He's going to leave him out there. I wonder if he's double guessing himself, as that's going to be outside ball. And don't really want to rip him, obviously. I think this is, despite the stat line, he has pitched well as of late, but obviously we're getting into that nerve-wracking part of it. But I think the Kelly yesterday would have pulled him right here. I think he's leaving him out there trying to show some faith into the starting pitching. 1-0 the pitch. And that's going to be in there for a called strike, and it's 1-1. Who's holding out? Don't be stingy. It is free, folks, to leave a like. Thank you again, Denny. 1-1 counts. The pitch. Ground ball to second. Lau with it. Throws to first for out number 3. There you go. We go to the top of the 6th. The Pirates leading 2-0 over the Cardinals. Pirates love to give up runs with 2 outs. Yeah, he was trying to jinx them right there. You see it, folks, right there. just beat them. Yeah, well, hell, honestly. Where's the merch? It'll happen soon. Still kind of working on it. Still getting designs and all that. But yeah, that'll happen. That will happen. Not sure. That might be for really football season. I really wanted to do it next year, but I might move up the timeline. We'll see. I'd like to do that though. That will happen soon. We forgot it was free to hit the like button. Here it is. There you go, folks. Proof that it's free. $0, 0 cents to hit the like button. $0, 0 cents to subscribe to Dr. Delay today. Again, it's free. It is not a lie. That is telling the truth. And if you like sports, folks, this is the channel for you. You'd support the doc here. Appreciate you, Ryan. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm unsure what, again, all that's going to be. And of course, I want to try to make sure, you know, whoever I would work with, it'd be some sort of company that I have no idea, but trying to make sure that it's going to be affordable, the quality will be decent. So I don't know yet. Still trying to figure that out, but yeah, don't want to, of course, overcharge. But based on what I'm looking at, I probably won't get much of a cut, and that's okay. I'm trying to, you know, even a few dollars off a shirt is going to be pretty cool. So anyway. Fur babies put to bed. Dinner made. There you go, Orville. Should make a raise the chair shirt. Yeah, raise the chair. Hoist the chair. Have yet to hoist the chair tonight. It's been pretty good. I guess I haven't leaned back or whatever. I don't know. So Majinski is done. So he will make his exit. Glad to see that he finished 5. As Connor Griffin will be at the plate. He's 2 for 2 in tonight's ball game. McGreevy delivers. That's going to be a chopper to third, and that's going to be a foul ball. 0-1 to Griffin. Now Genoso and Rice. That sounds really good. Can appreciate you, Rick, for tuning in. Sounds really good. It does. It does. It does. It does. It does. 0-1. 0-1 to Griffin. The pitch. That's going to be a changeup in the dirt. 1-1. Again, the Pirates have had some success. They've only had 2 runs, but you know, you got to be happy with you know, the hits. That's going to be a ground ball. That's going to get through for a base hit. A 3-hit ball game for Connor Griffin. 3 singles. Definitely batting over 270 now. Again, entered the game batting 261. That'll bring up Endy Rodriguez, who is 0 for 1, struck out and walked in his appearances tonight. Again, appreciate you for life for tuning in. I know you're a Cardinals fan, but I appreciate you for hanging out. The pitch, and that's a breaking ball in there for a called strike. Do some research when you can on the companies for your merchandise. Yeah, I know there's a lot. Definitely is a lot. 0-1 counts. McGreevy pickoff attempt, but Griffin is safe and sound again. Griffin took off on the wild pitch earlier. Came across to score. 0-1. McGreevy checks on Griffin. And delivers. That is going to be outside, ball 1. McGreevy at 88 pitches. So you got to figure that he is, as Greg Brown just pointed out as I'm mentioning it, is approaching the end of the night. One and one. Pickoff attempt again, and not going to happen. Griffin safe and sound. Griffin's heated up, yep. Just keeping Majinski from getting quality starts. I don't know. That's, yeah. Here's the 1-1. That is in there for a called strike. Griffin is back to first as that was a snap throw. Griffin again back safe and sound. And Rodriguez going to challenge. I think he's going to lose. So the Pirates are out of challenge. Now they're out of challenges. By local. Now the local. Nah, no, that wouldn't work out. Kind of pricey. Kind of pricey in the local area. 1-2 counts. The pitch, as that's going to be sent to center. Charging it is Scott. Scott could not make the catch. Could not make the catch. Diving attempt. And luckily for him, he trapped it, because if it did not, Griffin would have scored. For sure. That'll bring up the password. Jostinson Garcia is 1 for 2 with an RBI. Don't get ripped off. Oh, I will not. Behind phone. I'm not too sure, Rick, but I appreciate you again for hanging out. Yeah, or we cannot have that one going on the feed. I mean, probably won't have that one either. Won't have that one. That one might be a little bit PG-13, if you catch my drift. McGreevy delivers. That's going to be hit, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Griffin will hold up at third, and the bases are loaded. Garcia with his second hit of the night. That was a breaking ball out of the zone. McGreevy couldn't believe it. That was low, low, low. So, yeah, you could rip him for swinging out of the zone. But, hey, when it's a positive, I don't think anyone cares. Looks like McGreevy is done. Justin Brule's going to be coming in for McGreevy as the Cardinals go to the pen. McGreevy done. Responsible for all 3 runners. The Pirates are cooking, looking for more. Yin would buy one. He probably would. That might have to be exclusive merch for I don't know. I don't think so. Can't have that represent me, so I don't know. How's it going, Scott? Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Deborah, appreciate you for tuning in as well. So, again, we are in a pitching change. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Make sure, of course, to leave a like and sub to the channel. Almost at 150 on the likes, I believe. So, thank you very much for that. And, again, if you haven't done so already, make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. And, again, if everyone were to subscribe here tonight, we would hit 8,900 subscribers. We're trying to grow and grow and grow this channel, trying to get to 10,000 by September. So, we are 40 subscribers away from 8,900. Make sure, again, to sub it up. Make sure to sub it up. Yeah, can't really do that. One hit and the Pucks will break this open. I hope so. And again, thank you, Deborah. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, can't do that. Again, the PG channel. We try to keep it PG here. Obviously, that explains this. Didn't realize this would be... I mean, actually, I kind of figured this would be controversial, but not in the way that it was presented tonight. Gonzalez is on deck, but he will have to wait for the moment because Jake Mangum is going to be the guy. With bases loaded, nobody out. Grand slam. I don't think that's going to happen with Mangum. He's only hit 3 career home runs in the major leagues. But that would be great. That would be fantastic. I just don't think it'll happen here. Justin Brule, the left-handed reliever for the Cardinals, 5.03 ERA. The pitch. And that's going to be upstairs, ball 1. What a no. Infield is in, so no bunting, no nothing. Brule kicks and fires, checks his swing. He went. Strike 1. Actually called it a strike on the pitch, not exactly the swing. But the Pirates are out of challenges anyway. 1-1 counts. Brule kicks and fires, and that is going to be sent to shallow center. Scott is coming in and will make the catch. Going to throw it to the plate anyway. And Griffin will have to chill at third. So not ideal there for Mangum. And that'll bring up Speedy Gonzalez. Nick Gonzalez, he is 1 for 3 on the night. I know this is very controversial, but we're going to just have it up here anyway. Again, Gonzalez 1 for 3 on the night. Bases loaded, 1 out. Roll sets, rocks, and fires. Break ball way outside. Oh, a diving stop by Herrera, ball 1. Oh, my goodness. That would have been fantastic for the Pirates. Jeez. Not for a great stop by the catcher. It's 3-0. 1-0 counts. Roll sets, rocks, and fires. And that's going to be sent to right. That is out of play, 1-1. Glad you're okay. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, no, it was didn't get power back till the early AM hours. Foghorn Leghorn. Well, again, I don't really know who I would attach that to. Here's the 1-1 to Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. Changeup in the dirt. 1-2 to Speedy Gonzalez. On deck for the Pirates is Brandon Lau. You have to imagine they brought in the lefty just for Lau. 1-2 count again. Gonzalez had a bases loaded opportunity earlier. The 1-2, and that's going to be sent to right. That should be deep enough to score Griffin. It's caught by Walker. Walker throws it to the plate, and the throw is offline. Griffin scored. Sacrifice fly for Speedy Gonzalez. And it's 3-0. And Walker with a cannon of an arm, but Griffin, even with the throw that would have been on target, he's just too good. He's too fast. He's too athletic. Pirates 3, Cardinals nothing. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. The second guy on second did not tag up. Or maybe he did. I don't know. I could be wrong. No, Rodriguez did. So it's going to be runners on first and third. Pardon me. With 2 outs. Brandon Lau will be at the plate. He is 1 for 3 on the night. As that's going to be a sweeper way off the plate. Ball 1. And his one hit was a double. How's your night after the game? Well, I had to stand near a window to get any internet at all. And that's how I was able to keep the stream going and chat it up with you guys. To those that were here. That's going to be in there for a called strike 1-1. And it's a pain in the butt to try to end the stream on your phone. Because that's what I was going to do. Because the stream I know was still going on. Even if I was frozen. But you have to enter so many things. And it was annoying to do it from another source. But we got it. That's going to be a chopper to second. Weatherholt gathers and throws to first for out number 3. Pirates only get 1 off the bases loaded there. Again, with 1 out. But they do lead 3-0. Hoist some cones. I do apologize. Don't even know what happened. I forgot about the cones there. You guys got it. I see you guys there. Yeah, wish we got some more runs there, but it is what it is. Good score more would be nice, but we'll see what the Pirates bullpen has. Again, Majinski is going to be done, so he, again, a pretty solid performance, but just used a lot of pitches, and that's why they're pulling him. But yeah, 5 innings, no earned. Only allowed, I think, 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 hits and a walk. But just decided to pull him anyway. Foghorn and Yosemite Sam. Yeah, they're pretty good. Evening, how's it going, Edwin? Welcome on in. But yeah, I don't even know who they're going to bring out. I just hope that he is on it. Whoever it is. I hope that. I mean, well, it could be Dotel. They brought up Wilbur Dotel. They brought him back. They sent down Matson to try to fix him because Matson, of course, isn't the same anymore. Definitely not the same as last year. So I don't know. I expect Dotel will probably be used tonight. Foghorn to the Chicken Hawk. The Chicken Hawk, yeah, the little guy. Old cartoons were great. Yeah, no, they were before my time, but I watched a little bit of them. The bullpen pride. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Maybe. Due up for the Cardinals will be Ivan Herrera, Alec Burleson, and Jordan Walker. The pitcher is Johan Ramirez. ERA 3.67. Opponent batting average of 204. So not too bad. He's been all right. But we'll see how he looks. Any given night, it's like flip a coin. You don't know how it's going to go. And part of the problem is that these guys have just been used so much. It's on pace to be used in 70 games this year, and that's just a lot. You really need to have elite arms to really do that, as that's going to be in there for a called strike 0-1. Ivan Herrera again 0 for 2 on the night. Looks like Herrera's going to ask for time. Yeah, I know. I totally agree, Randy, but this is the situation we have, man. Just got to hope for the best. The 0-1, that is in there for a called strike 0-2. Oh, and 2. Ramirez readies and delivers. That's a ground ball to second. Lau gathers. Throws to first for out number 1. That'll work. That'll bring up Alec Burleson, who's 0 for 1 today with a walk. He grounded into a double play in his last appearance. Kids these days need some Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah, I guess so. Ramirez sets, rocks, and fires. That's going to be a sinker in there for a called strike. 96 on the sinker. 0-1. Yeah, I can't do the Foghorn. I can't do any of their voices at all, but yeah, it's pretty good. 0-1. The pitch. And that's going to be sent to right center. That'll drop in for a base hit. Mangum is there, as he'll throw it into second and keeps Burleson at first. So a 1-out single for the Cardinals. That'll bring up the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Again, he's had a very nice season. Entered today batting .299 with 13 homers. So for 2 tonight. Burleson at first with 1 out. Ramirez readies, kicks, and delivers. Oh, and it hit him. Everyone's booing. Hit him in the hands, and now there's going to be base runners and first and second with just 1 out. He swung, but I guess he didn't commit. Man, now this is looking a little scary. Hit him in the right hand. Oh, hit him in the right wrist. Oh, that's tough. Oh, his swing might be messed up for a little bit. Nolan Gorman will be coming to the plate now. He's 0 for 2. Praying for the bullpen. Well, thank you, Camp Fire Mike and Alaska. Go Pirates. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Go Pirates. They laugh when an influencer tells them to. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, I don't call myself an influencer. I'm just a streamer, broadcaster, streamer. That's what I am. I will never call myself an influencer. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Animations. Yeah, it's going to be let's think of it as a replay. It's a replay. All right, so a long delay, but we seem to be good. Ramirez, hopefully he's good. he locks in to face Gorman. The pitch, and that's going to be inside, ball one. Missing on the sweeper at 84 miles per hour, 1-0. Pretty hard, yep. Here we go. 1-0. Ramirez looks back. Looks back again and delivers. Oh, and he goes. It hits him, but he went. And it's going to be a strike. So it hits Gorman, but because he went, it's strike one. Ramirez a little bit wild. It's already hit two guys, but only going to be credited with one because of the swing happy Nolan Gorman. And appreciate you for life. Almost at 150 on the likes. Rodriguez trying to calm down Ramirez, who has decided that everybody is target practice. And now the pitching coach going to have a long, slow walk to the mound. I don't know what it is about him. I'm just not a fan of this guy. Bring back Oscar Marine. I didn't think he was that great, but he's clearly much better than him. And thank you, Orville. I try. Gorman swings at everything. Well, yeah, he swung at a pitch that was at his foot. That hit his foot. So a little bit of delay here. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Some scary situation for the Pirates as there's runners on first and second with one out. So 1-1 count to Gorman as the pitching coach makes his long, slow departure from the field. 1-1 to Gorman. Ramirez checks on the pitcher, or pardon me, the base runner, and delivers. That's going to be outside, ball two. Burles, I don't know what I was thinking there. 2-1. Ignore that. Yeah, I'm a professional, folks. Oh, yeah. Yep, you know it. 2-1. The pitch. And that is in there for a called strike. 95 right down the middle. 2-2 to Gorman. The 2-2. That's going to be just tapped foul. Staying alive is Nolan Gorman. And we'll do it again. Again, runners on first and second with one out. Pirates leading 3-0. But the Cardinals are threatening. Again, a single by Burleson. And then Walker was hit by a pitch. The pitch. And that's going to be a sweeper down low, 3-2. Could have been worse. There could have been 0. That is true. Could be 0. Got the leadoff guy. Pass me the bottle. Oh my gosh. 3-2 count. Ramirez looks back, rocks and fires. That's going to be fouled back as Gorman is staying alive, and I think he has a good read on him. That could be a little scary. Up next is Mason Wynn, again known for more his glove than his bats. But then again, against the Pirates bullpen, everyone looks like they're Albert Pujols. The 3-2 outside, ball 4. So he walks him. And Mason Wynn is 0 for 2 on the night. He'll be at the plate, and we'll see if Ramirez is done, because that was his 4th batter. So he's definitely eligible to come out of the game, but it looks like they're going to keep him out there as Wynn steps up. The right-handed batter batting .252 on the year, OPS of .676, 1 homer and 17 RBIs. Bases loaded for the Cardinals with just one out. Ramirez sets and fires. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. Sweeper upstairs. Never a good idea when your breaking ball is up above the zone. Ramirez readies, kicks and deals inside on the sinker, 2-0. Appreciate it, CJ. That's a high compliment there. I appreciate that, man. 2-0. Ramirez kicks and fires inside. 3-0. Ramirez cannot find the strike zone. And St. Louis is getting allowed. There hasn't been much to cheer for St. Louis tonight, but they are standing up. They are getting loud and rowdy as Ramirez readies and delivers. That is in there for a called strike on the inside corner. 3-1. Three and one. The pitch. Swing and a foul tip, and it's 3-2. So 3-0 to 3-2. Ramirez battling back. Trying to keep everyone's sanity here for the moment. What, popcorn? Popcorn's good. Popcorn is pretty solid. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 96 on the outside corner. And that is a huge out, number 2. Oh, man. Sweeper up and away. Sinker inside. Sinker inside. Sinker in there. 3-1. Sinker in there. 3-2. Sinker on the outside corner. Man, that is a crazy pitch. So he just used the sinker. He spammed the sinker. As he spams it there, that's going to be upstairs, ball 1. That's 1-0 to Cesar Prieto, who is, again, 0 for 2 on the night. Ramirez readies. Kicks and delivers. That's going to be a fastball in there for a called strike. 96 on the four-seam fastball. 1-1. One and one. Ramirez kicks and deals. That's a sweet. Almost hits him. Almost hits Prieto. Prieto was on his knees. Cardinals fans booing. I don't know how that didn't hit him. Oh my gosh, looking at the replay. I mean, that is... I feel like it hit him and he's just not saying anything. 2-1 the pitch. And that's going to be sent to right. Mangum back at the wall. Mangum makes a sliding catch at the wall at the warning track for out number 3. Oh my goodness. That was pretty scary, honestly. I'm not going to lie. The crowd loved it. Prieto thought he hit it out. But Mangum makes a sensational play to keep this 3-0 as we go to the top of the 7th. My sanity's still here, folks. The Steelers up a field goal on the Rams, 3-0 as we go to the top of the 7th. Oh my goodness. Needed that. Needed that. Okay. All right, we'll check out the scores. All right, I can't even speak. Brewers 5, Cubs nothing. The Red Sox 4, Royals 3. Dodgers 2, Padres 0. Blue Jays and Yankees 0-0. And the A's leading the Angels 2-0. We'll check out final scores a little bit later. Man, oh man. That was scary. Do you think the Cardinals come back? I hope not. They could, though. 50-50 with this play. Orville's got you right there, 50-50. Man. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. That was a little scary. Make sure, of course, to leave a like and sub to the channel. It is free. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, for the conclusion of the series between the Pirates and the Cardinals. That starts at 1:05 Eastern. Let me actually just double check. I want to say it's 1:05. want to say it's 105 Eastern. Yeah, it's actually 1:15. I apologize. 1:15 Eastern, 12:15 Central. I might have to change up the time of my broadcast. But anyway. But yeah, make sure to sub to the channel again. If everyone were to sub to the channel tonight, we would hit 8,900 subscribers. We're trying to grow this thing again. 48 straight days of streaming, folks. If you're wondering how often I'm on here, well, there's your answer. Pretty much a month and a half, and actually it's more. So we are growing and growing and growing. As that'll bring up Brian Reynolds, as that's going to be a sinker in there for a called strike. We're back underway here in St. Louis. Reynolds 0 for 3 on the night. Justin Brule on the mound for the Cardinals. 0-1. The pitch. And that's going to be a breaking ball way outside. 1-1 to B-Ray, Brian Reynolds. Prayers work sort of. Hey, they didn't score. 1-1. The pitch. And that's going to be missing upstairs on the sinker. 2-1 to Reynolds. Again, it's been a while since he's hit a homer. Love to hear one here. Need a homer. 2-1. The pitch. And that's going to be off the plate. 3-1 to Reynolds. On deck is O'Neal Cruz, though. The Cardinals do have a pitcher in the bullpen. The 3-1, that's going to be popped up foul. 3-2 to Reynolds. Though he actually is a righty, the bullpen guy, so he might come in for whenever Griffin is at the plate. Griffin is slated to bat fourth this inning if, of course, the Pirates make that happen. 3-2 counts. Brule kicks and delivers. That's a breaking ball right down the middle. Called strike 3. He froze him. Just the second strikeout for the Pirates. Or I should say for the Cardinals. Pirates have only struck out twice tonight. That'll bring up O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 on the night. Brule rocks and fires. That's going to be in there for a call strike. And it's 0-1 to O'Neal Cruz. Prieto is really happy with his hit. They're showing the replay again. Prieto thought it was gone. Mangum again making a great play out and right. 0-1. Swing and a foul tip. 0-2 to O'Neal Cruz. Again, thank you guys for the 157 likes. Again, likes, all they really do for YouTubers is just kind of push out the channel, push out the stream a little bit more to other people trying to catch the game. That's all it really does. Appreciate you guys for doing so, as that's going to be sent to left. On the run is Prieto, and he cannot make the catch. Prieto a little slow to get up. He slid into the Pirates' dugout. He seems to be fine. Oh, and 2 to Cruz, as again back into action here. Brule kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Sweeper way out of the zone. Gone with the chase, and there's 2 down. And Spencer Horwitz will be at the plate. He is 1 for 3 tonight with the homer. Of course, again, it should be noted, as I always do, whenever he's facing a lefty, he is not really good against lefties. 3 for 16 this season with against lefties, as that's going to be in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Oh, and 1 the pitch. And that's going to be off the plate with the sinker. 1-1. Brule kicks and deals. That's going to be a chopper to first. Burleson tosses to Brule for out number 3. All right, Brule does his job. We go to the bottom of the 7th. As again, the Pirates lead 3-0. 2 up for the Cardinals will be Church, Scott, and Weatherholtz. Sliding catch, almost grand slam. Well, Prieto thought it was a grand slam. It wasn't. I mean, obviously it wasn't a grand slam, but he thought it was a grand slam. But no, he definitely did not hit that. And appreciate you, Rick, for tuning in. Though Milwaukee has already been eliminated. And that is cool. I wish they had stats for everything. That is pretty neat. Apparently, the Golden Knights leading Colorado 2-0 there. And of course, there's your NBA stuff. I don't care about the NBA at all, but I'm nice enough to leave it up there. Anyway, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Feel free, of course, to chat down below. Again, I try to get to as many comments as I possibly can. It's a chat-friendly channel. Definitely want to keep that, that way for sure. But yeah, again, of course, feel free to do that. Feel free, again, to like and sub. Trying to grow this thing, trying to get it to 8,900, hopefully by the end of the week. And we're still 40 subs away from 8,900. So if everyone were to sub right now, we would hit it tonight. I just don't know what it is, though. Pirates-Cardinals games, it goes back to last year. The interest has always been really low, and I just don't know why. I just never understood. Never understood. I feel like the Cardinals would have a pretty solid fan base. I don't know. Deep, but Jake caught it near the bottom. Oh, yeah. Prieto, when he hit it, he kind of pimped it. He was pretty excited. But Mangum again making the sliding catch at the warning track, and that is how they got out of that. All right, Church again is 1 for 2. It's 1 for 2 on the night. Evan Sisk is the pitcher for the Pirates. 1.80 ERA, the pitch. And that's going to be in there, but it's not called a strike. And it's 1-0 to Church. As, again, the Pirates are out of challenges. 1-0, the pitch. And that's going to be in there for a called strike for sure. That's practically right down the middle, 1-1. Plus 1.5. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. You'd have to just, I don't know, 50-50 call there. That's going to be in there for a called strike 1 and 2. One and 2 to Nathan Church. Sisk again, a lefty, facing a lefty. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Tied him up there with the sweeper. Started it practically right at him. Looks like Greg Brown just kind of compared Sisk to Sean Burnett. That's pretty cool. Victor Scott will be at the plate. He is actually, no, he's going to make way for Fermin. Fermin will pinch hit for Victor Scott. For life pulling for the Cards. Like the new font. Me too. I think it just looks better. Here's the pitch. That's going to be inside, ball 1. 1-0 to Fermin. How's it going, Fear the Beard? Welcome on in. Here's the 1-0, and that's inside. 2-0 to Fermin. The catch saved 3 runs. It really did. It's a nice catch. A really good play by Mangum. Have to imagine, again, if O'Hearn were probably out there, he probably doesn't get to the ball. Mangum, again, with the speed, that's going to be popped up, but that's going to be a souvenir. And it's 2-1 to Fermin. Couldn't tell you the stats of this guy. The Pirates, the Pittsburgh Sportsnet has not told me any information on Fermin other than his last name. Would love to, though, I promise. 2-1, the pitch. And that's a breaking ball inside. 78 on the curveball, 3-1. The 3-1, and that's going to be sent to, well, it's actually more popped up. Rodriguez making a kind of a leaping catch. I don't know if Rodriguez didn't have a good eye on it or whatnot, but, well, he got the out, so that's all that matters. So the move of the bench doesn't work out for the Cardinals, and now there's 2 away. That'll bring up J.J. Weatherholt, who is 2 for 3 on the night. I like this stream because it doesn't sound depressing. Well, Deborah, you caught it at a really good time because, well, I don't know if you were talking about the, if you're comparing it to the previous few streams where the Pirates have been losing. Yeah, no, it was, I mean, there were thoughts. I'm not going to lie. Again, there was talks about me going into the woods. This is serious, you know, going out in the woods and potentially doing this. But I elected to not do that. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Weatherholt. No, we did not pull the trigger. We are still on the air. 0-2 count. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, though, for sure. Might get a Soto save opportunity tonight. It would be cool. It would be good. Hopefully he's on it. It's always, again, any given day. You never know, as that's going to be missing there down low. 92 on the fastball. 1-2 to J.J. Weatherholtz. So I think the Phillies received the Pirates' curse just like the Reds. That's what I'm saying. I cursed the Phillies. The curse of the Doc. 1-2. Way outside. 2-2. They did take a game from the Reds, though, so it's not like they don't know how to win. They can still win. 2-2 as Justin Lawrence is warming up in the Pirates bullpen. The pitch way outside with the sweeper. 3-2. The pitch, as that's going to be popped up. Griffin appears to be under it, and he makes the catch. All right, so we go to the top of the 8th. The Pirates leading 3-0 over the Cardinals. It's just a game. There's always tomorrow's game. Yeah, you're right. But again, you know, the thoughts were there. We were thinking about it. They cursed themselves. Oh, well, there you go. All right, 2 up for the Pirates will be Connor Griffin, Endy Rodriguez, and Jostinson Garcia, a.k.a. the password. The sun will come out tomorrow. That is true. It will. With or without me doing this. So, yeah. And thank you guys for tuning in. I promise you I'm okay. It's obviously all part of the jokes here. All part of the entertainment. We'll check out some live scores again. We'll go over one final time at the end of the 8th, everyone. The Brewers leading 5-0 over the Cubs. I want to say, is that the series finale? The Brewers might sweep the Cubs unless they play tomorrow. I don't know if it's a 4-game series or not. Red Sox leading 4-3 over the Royals. The Dodgers lead 3-0 over the Padres, and the Blue Jays, Yankees 0-0, as well as the A's and Angels 2-2 in the top of the 2nd inning. And thank you guys for hanging out tonight. And as always, again, if you do enjoy the content, make sure again to like and sub. It is free again. A lot of baseball on the channel, a lot of Pirates, but I do bounce around from time to time, of course. We do have double headers on the channel. Pretty much at least once a week, sometimes twice a week, 3 times a week, just depends. Of course, we're seeing a little less on the double headers as of late. Again, 48 straight. Trying to take care of the voice. Also, again, if you love football, that is really the bread and butter of the channel. That is where I got most of my subs. That is where I'm at my best. That's where I'm most knowledgeable. Make sure, again, to sub the channel if you love baseball and football. Or either one. It's, either one will work. It's not exclusively like you have to love both. No, it's definitely either or. So that's going to be missing inside ball one as we're back underway here. In the top of the 8th, Connor Griffin at the plate. He's 3 for 3 all night. But again, we cover everybody in the NFL. All 32 teams are covered. That's not many. Not many channels can say that. It's a tapper back to the pitcher. He throws to first. Griffin beats it. Griffin with an infield single. What? I mean, that's the second time tonight. Kind of jammed him again. Griffin's speed is just unbelievable. That will work. So leadoff runner for the Pirates as Endy Rodriguez will step up to the plate. He's 1 for 2 tonight with the walk. And looks like that is a pickoff attempt, but Griffin is back safe and sound. Lawrence is warming up the bullpen. Come on, Pirates, again, appreciate you, Donna. How many times we got in the woods during the football season? Hopefully not many. That's going to be in there for a called strike, 0-1. 0-1 to Rodriguez. Holy bullpen doesn't blow another game. Yeah, I know. I hear you, Lars. How's it going, CB? Welcome on in. Feeling safe inside your home. That's good stuff, CB. 0-1 the pitch, and that's going to be outside. 1-1 to Rodriguez. By the way, CB, did you hear anything about the championship? Southampton might be not allowed to play their final game or something. I don't know. Perhaps you heard about it. 1-1 to Rodriguez. The pitch, as that's going to be sent up the middle. That's going to get through. Griffin's going to third, and he is going to be safe. As the Pirates have runners on first and third, still nobody out. Looking for some more insurance late in this one. That will work. French Open Wimbledon. Yep, they're coming soon. Let's get through baseball. Oh, I love Deborah. That's number one for me. I care about football. But yeah, we got a good game tonight, of course. Pirates looking pretty good. Looking to add on to this 3-0 lead, as that'll bring up the password. Joe Stinson Garcia's 2 for 3 on the night. The pitch, as that's going to be a broken bat. That is going to be a foul ball. That was kind of awkward. That almost hits the third baseman. The ball almost stayed fair. Kind of a plethora of things happening there. Cincinnati looks good, yeah. The NL Central's just good. That's just the reality of it. The NL Central is pretty darn solid. Pirates have a 500 all-time win-loss record. Wow. Wow, lineup getting it done. They are. They are tonight. 0-1 count to Garcia with the brand new bat. The pitch, and that's going to be upstairs. Ball gets away. Herrera nonchalantly didn't know what he was doing, but the ball didn't get away too far. Griffin couldn't really make the jump there. Rodriguez didn't test him. Spygate, really? Okay, because I was like, what the heck? They might not play. I'm like, well, I was following a little bit, but I had no idea what happened. 1-1 count to Garcia. Savanson sets, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Sweeper down and away, 1-2. Now 3 for 7 on the season, so pretty good start for him. 1-2. Savanson delivers, as that's going to be fouled back. And it's still 1-2. Looks like he's going to get a new bat. I don't know if that bat just chipped or whatnot, but so this is now his third bat in this at bat. That can't be good. 1-2 counts. The pitch, as that's going to be popped up. Shallow right. Walker coming in. Weatherholt giving it a run. Weatherholt can't make the catch, but it lands foul. So another opportunity for the password. Production tape in their rivals training session, I guess so. That's pretty crazy. I don't know why would they do that. Now it makes you wonder who else is doing it. All right, still 1-2 count to Garcia. Savanson sets, rocks, and fires. That's going to be a sweeper in the dirt. 2-2 to Garcia. Again, if you're just joining us, Pirates leading 3-0 here in the top of the 8th. Runners on the corners with nobody outs. The password is at the plate. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with the sweeper. And now there's one away. Jake Mangum is due up. Not sure if he will get the at-bats, but looks like he will. He's 1 for 3 on the night. And a base hit would be huge. And he usually always puts bat to ball. Pretty hard to strike out. Pretty hard to walk because he refuses. That's going to be a foul tip. Strike 1. Let's get back on track. Appreciate you, Buffy, for tuning in. Mrs. Jersey said the password. That would be pretty cool. Seems to the same thing. Yeah, possibly. Got to petition to switch. I mean, petition, but he's got to at least switch the G in the end. Magnum, man. That'd be so cool. The 0-2. That's going to be a ground ball. That's going to squeeze through for a base hit. One run's going to score. Rodriguez, I believe, is going to third. The throw is off the line. Rodriguez safe at third. Mangum reaching way down low, practically in the dirt, to make this a 4-0 ball game here in the top of the 8th. Hoist another cone. 4-0 Pirates. And that ball was practically in the dirt. And that'll work. Weatherholt was, oh man, he was caught leaning towards the second base bag because Rodriguez was on the run. That'll bring up Speedy Gonzalez. Nick Gonzalez at the plate. He's 1 for 3 with the sacrifice fly. That one misses high and in. 1-0 to Speedy Gonzalez. Again, runners still on the corners with 1 out. Pickoff attempts, but Mangum's back safe and sound. Maybe I should have it like I'm holding it. There we go. That'd be better. 1-0 count the pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. Strike 1, 97 on the sinker. There's frustration there from Savanson. Barry needs 2.5. That is tough, Barry. 1-1. But you never know. Again, you're playing the Pirates. The pitch, and that's going to be upstairs. 2-1 to Nick Gonzalez. Keep it going. You know it's. How's it going, Nick? Appreciate you, man. 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Sinker upstairs. Chased it. And it's 2-2 to Speedy Gonzalez. Savanson sets. Kicks and delivers. That's going to be sent to right. And that's going to drop in for a base hit. That is going to score. Rodriguez. Mangum is safe at second. He was kind of hesitating, but I understand why, as it was kind of in a state of limbo. But regardless, an RBI single for Speedy Gonzalez, making this 5-0 Pirates. And that'll bring up Brandon Lau, who is 1 for 4 on the night. So there you go. Hoist another cone. You guys already got the cones. Probably a stupid question, but at this point, where do I find the clown? Oh, the cone? Oh, well, it's a members thing, but you can do ice cream cones if you don't have the if you don't have the cone, you can just kind of search cone in the search emotes, and I believe an ice cream cone, or maybe you don't search up ice cream, or you search up ice. Yeah, you search up ice, and then cone is going to be there, and there you go. Audio's dipping. Okay, well, give me a sec. I don't know. The audio seems fine, but maybe just restart it on your end. So that's going to be in there for a called strike 0-1. It's possible. It's possible that it was just dipping out here. 0-1 to allow. Long delay there, but everything seems to be fine. Again, runners on first and second with 1 out. The pitch, and that's going to be off the plate there with the sinker, and it's 1-1. Again, Mangum at second, Speedy Gonzalez, he's at first. 1-1. Svanson kicks and deals as that's going to be sent to right. Lau again with another yelling of a swear word. That's going to be caught by Walker. Mangum is going to tag up, and he will be safe without his helmet, but he is safe. And there's 2 away. Yeah, sometimes the audio will, I don't know, just be weird. But it was fine on my end, so maybe, again, just the app was being stupid. Reynolds 0 for 4 tonight. He could use a hit. Normally when your number 3 or 4 hitters are 0 for 8 combined, things are not looking well, but the Pirates have done a very good job tonight. Getting on base. The pitch. And that's going to be a sinker away. Ball 1 to B-Ray. YouTube is just up. Yeah, YouTube. That's, I appreciate you again, Chris. Sometimes YouTube just does that for some reason. 1-0. The pitch. Swing and a foul tip. It's 1-1 to Reynolds. We almost have enough. Yeah. Maybe it's prep. Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know. Thinking more. Audio is 5x5 in Alaska. I'm assuming that's good. I could be wrong. Assuming that would mean 100%, but I could be wrong. You never know. 1-1 counts. Different areas with different terminologies. The pitch, and that's going to be foul. Oh, and it hits the catcher, and it's 1-2 to Reynolds. And if you're just tuning in, Pirates leading 5-0 over the Cardinals. Here in the top of the 8th, runners on the corners with 2 outs. Reynolds at the plate, looking for his first hit of the night. One and 2. Svanson readies. Kicks and delivers. That's going to be sent to left, and that's going to drop in for a base, and that's going to score another run. Sliding grab there by Church. Gonzalez is being waved home. Oh, the throw's off target. Speedy Gonzalez is going to score. And it's 7-0 Pirates. Reynolds hoists a cone. 2 more cones in the chat. As the Steelers lead 7-0 over the Rams. Look at that. I'm going to go with the single because he advanced on the bad throw. But that will definitely work. You could say their offense is back, folks. Again, they scored 6 yesterday. And, of course, they lost. And now, of course, 7 today. So, again, the drought is definitely over. 15 hits for the Pirates tonight. Pitching change here in St. Louis as the Cardinals go to the pen another time. 7-0 Pirates over the Cardinals. Reminds me of Harold Reynolds, the guy who used to do analysis on ESPN's baseball. Harold Reynolds, yes. Know who Harold is. Not personally, obviously. First bit of merch, a t-shirt with unbelievable. Jason, yes, that is actually 100%. I do say that a lot. Probably too much, but that's a good ear there, Jason. Appreciate you, man. Kind of guy that would catch a foul ball while holding his baby and not spill a drink. Oh, I don't know if I'm that cool. Don't know if I'm that cool. Appreciate you, Chris, though. Then we got all the cones. Speedy Gonzalez. Appreciate you, Michael. Good to see you, man. GG for life. Sorry about all that. Again, the Pirates are beating the Cardinals 7-0. But we are in a pitching change right now. It's good to get some runs. This guy's another one. I mean, that one, I use it so much that I had to put it and become a emoji. Yeah, I normally don't do this, but again, if you are interested in the cones, it's 99 cents a month. Again, I made it the cheapest you could. A lot of other people do like $2.99, $4.99, whatever. Now I do 99 cents. I keep like 50% of that, 60%, and then I, of course, have to hold for the rest for taxes. But, yeah, 99 cents a month, and you get the cones and the other emotes. Of course, I do. You know, I have multiple Pirates emotes now. And I even have one, again, for each team that's playing of a game I cover, I have an emote for that. So, again, it's a channel for everybody. Not, of course, a channel just for the Pirates or Pittsburgh fans. It's a channel for everybody. Common sense fans, I should say. The real sports fans. As Oneil Cruz will be at the plate. He's 0 for 4, the pitch. And that's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1 to Oneil Cruz. Again, Cruz looking for his first hit of the day. I believe he is the last Pirate to not have a hit today. Matt Pushard, the pitcher for the Cardinals, 13.50 ERA. The 0-1, that's a swing and a, well, half swing and a miss. Strike 2. Should say 3/4. He definitely went. And it's 0-2 to Oneil Cruz. Oh and 2, Pushard sets, rocks, and fires. That is going to be taken upstairs. 1-2 to Oneil Cruz. Runner on second, 2 outs. Pushard sets, rocks, and fires. That is outside. Couldn't get the call. 2-2. Catcher was holding it for a while, wanted it, but it was indeed outside. Nice lineup. Yeah, Mike, it is. Putting up some hits, some runs. 2-2. The pitch. And that's going to be way outside with the changeup. 3-2 to Oneil Cruz. Pushard sets, kicks, and fires. That is going to be down low, ball 4, so he doesn't get a hit, but he does get on base, so that's good enough. Everyone got on base tonight for the Pirates tonight. And Greg Brown is copying me. There we go. As Spencer Horwitz is at the plate. 1 for 4 tonight. Again, got the scoring going in this one with the leadoff homer. As there's runners on first and second with 2 outs. Pusher delivers. That's a breaking ball in there for a called strike. Horwitz doesn't like the call, and I kind of agree with him. More upstairs than anything. 0-1 to Horwitz. Pushard sets. Looks back at Reynolds and fires. That's going to be a tapper foul, and it's quickly 0-2 to Horwitz. Again, folks, that is H2O for anyone that just thought about it. Anyone that just wants to, like, hey, what you drinking there? I got you. It's H2O. I promise that it's nothing crazy. 0-2 counts. The pitch. And that's going to be fouled back. 96 on the fastball. Pushard's got some velocity. Pirates are like scoring a full weeks of round output in one game. Well, again, across 2 games, 13 runs. Pretty solid. 0-2 as that's once again spoiled and fouled back. 97 on the fastball. Still 0-2. First lineup where everyone started with an over 200. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even notice. That is actually a great observation there. The pitch, and that's in the dirt. Ball gets away, but Reynolds not going to test it, as it was more towards the third base side. Yeah, yesterday they had 2 over underneath 100. Let's see here. Ozuna started. Ozuna started and Triolo. Yep. No, I think that's right. Or at least in a first in a while. That is probably correct. They had their chances, but Ozuna batting 198 this game. He was the only one. Yeah. Anyway, 1-2 count to Horwitz. The pitch. Just inside, but he's going to challenge, and I think he may win. I think he's going to win this challenge, and I think that's going to be strike 3. This inning's going to be over. But we'll see. Oh, it's a ball! Oh my goodness! I don't know how in the world. I thought it was a strike, honestly. That's why I hesitated when there was the call. I really thought that was a strike. Wow. Well, the Cardinals lose a challenge down to 1 more. 2-2 to Horwitz. The inning stays alive for at least 1 more pitch. Pushard sets and fires. That's going to be in the dirt. 3-2 to Horwitz. High quality. Yep, it's well water. It is very high quality H2O. Howdy, how's it going, Jay? A little better tonight. Yep, for sure. But it's still not over. The 3-2. That's going to be a swing and a miss. He struck him out. That ball was downstairs. Horwitz slamming his helmet in frustration. But the Pirates lead 7-0 over the Cardinals. Lowest batting average is currently 250. Man. Yeah, Andy brought his batting average up. Mangum has 2 hits. The password is 2 hits. Yeah, man, good stuff. Good stats. Yeah, Reynolds probably 251 if I had to guess. Anyway, appreciate you guys again for hanging out. Make sure, of course, to leave a like and sub to the channel. It is free. We're actually closing in on 200 likes. Thank you, Ricky, for keeping me up to date with that. Again, appreciate you, Michael. Yeah, make sure, again, to leave a like again. All it does is just push out the stream to more and more people that might want to catch a game. That's all it really does, as obviously I'm not a big channel. Still growing the channel, still a small channel, growing it and growing and growing and growing. And, of course, again, if everyone were to sub to the channel right now, we would hit 8,900 subscribers, trying to get to that by the end of Sunday. But it would be great to, of course, get it today, and just, you know, the rest would be gravy for the week, as we're trying to get to 10,000 by September. Want to get 10,000 by the NFL season. That is the goal. So thank you guys again for letting me call the game. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And, of course, again, I'll be back tomorrow, 1:15 Eastern, 12:15 Central, for the conclusion of the series. Hopefully it is the rubber match, and obviously it's looking like it. But again, the Pirates, of course, have had this thing where they like to allow a lot of runs, and they've allowed 0 tonight, so they are due. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Again, appreciate you, Fear the Beer. Appreciate you guys again for hanging out and hitting the like. Chili sponsoring the Pirates. That's kind of crazy there. My dad, Trisk, would love it. Big Chili's fan. 2 up for the Cardinals: Yvonne Herrera, Alec Burleson, and Jordan Walker. Yvonne Herrera is 0 for 3 tonight. Justin Lawrence, the pitcher for the Pirates, has appeared in 20 games, and his ERA is a 5.89. That is, again, proof that he is not allowed to run every game, but it certainly has felt like it at times. So a good opportunity for him to refine his form. Again, I say that almost every single time, but again, last year had an ERA less than a 1. So, I mean, that was pretty solid. Obviously only appeared in, I think, 19 games, but That's going to be hit to third. Gonzalez with it, throws to first, and gets him by a couple of steps for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Justin Lawrence. And that'll bring up Alec Burleson, who's 1 for 3 on the night. Or I should say 1 for 2, pardon me. He's 1 for 2 with the walk. Lawrence readies and delivers. That's way outside. Ball 197 on the sinker. One to 0. Lawrence sets, kicks, and deals. That is inside, and it's 2-0. Think we got him this time. We'll see. I hope you're right. This game could go either way. I'm still have that mentality at this point. 2-0 the pitch. Checks his swing. Did he go? He did. 2-1 to Burleson. Trust me, I wish I was there with you, but I still need to see it. 2-1. Lawrence kicks and fires. That's going to be sliced foul, and it's 2-2. And the Cardinals with 4 home runs yesterday. They just exploded off the Pirates, and today only 1 home run in the game. And that, of course, was Spencer Horwitz. That's popped up, and that's going to be a foul ball. Just goes to show you that baseball, again, any given day, you never know how it's going to go. Of course, as of late, the Pirates have had a rough break, but again, I still think this team is pretty good. That's going to be inside, and he hits a guy. As soon as I say something, unbelievable, he hits him. That is now the second official plunked batter in this one. Walker was hit earlier, and I say the official because Gorman was actually hit, but he swung on the pitch. So Burleson is actually he's limping. I don't know. He might not stay. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, it hit him in the shin, in the back shin, where there's no shin guard. So a little bit of a delay here again. 7-0 Pirates leading over the Cardinals. Figures. How's it going, bud? Welcome on in. Should be a strike. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Burleson is trying to appeal to stay in. I don't know if he will. All right, Walker will be at the plate. He's 0 for 2 and was hit by a pitch. Burleson's still going down to first. Walker again. Lawrence. He just needs to have an outing where he doesn't auto run. That would be great. Tomorrow's game might get ugly. I don't know about that. I don't think it's intentional. It's definitely not. These are breaking pitches. The Pirates bullpen is the Pirates bullpen. Just can't control anything. I feel like the Cardinals know that, but if they want to give the Pirates a free base, then so be it. I don't think I would complain personally. Oh, so no Jordan Walker. It's going to be Thomas Sajazi. And Burleson at first with 1 out. The pitch, and that's going to be right down the middle for a called strike. 96 on the sinker, 0-1 to Sajazi. What do you think happens? Modzinski goes to the pen, most likely. What the heck? I don't know, Brian. It is kind of weird. 0-1 the pitch, and that's going to be sent to the foul. I don't know what I was going to say there. The crowd. 0-2. That was pretty bad. That was a pretty bad call by me. We're just going to ignore that. Quickly 0-2 to Sajazi. Lawrence readies. Kicks and fires. And that's a swing and a miss. All right, I guess it is. I don't know. Greg Brown didn't even know. I don't know what's happening. They're going to call it a strikeout. The ball went behind the plate. That was way upstairs. Thought he made contact at first, but no, it's just a flat-out swing and a miss. Rodriguez could make the catch. And there's 2 outs. As that'll bring up Nolan Gorman, who's 0 for 2 and a walk. Most hit batters in the game is 4, and over 50 pitchers have done it. Oh, man. It's fast turnaround game. It favors the Pirates with momentum. Yeah, ideally. Ideally. Lawrence sets and delivers. That's going to be outside, ball 1. We have I'm assuming a father and son just waving at the camera, so I guess I'll wave back at you guys. You guys ever check out this stream? There you go. I see you guys. Now you're doing fist pumps. I don't know what the heck that's all about. That's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Pitch down the middle, didn't get hit. Yeah. And appreciate you, Thomas, for the redirect, folks. Make sure to check out Thomas Fitzpatrick. He covers the Red Sox, and he also is a hockey fan. He also does the Bruins, I believe, but he also, I think, might be doing the NHL playoffs. So make sure to check out Thomas Fitzpatrick. I don't know if he's going to tune in or not, but I appreciate the redirect. I really do, as it's 1-2 to Nolan Gorman. Lawrence checks on the runner. No one's really there at first, so it doesn't matter. The pitch. And that's going to be sent to right. And that ball is a foul ball. Had less carry than I thought, to be honest with you. I thought that was crushed. It really sounded good. It would have actually been about a one-hopper. One and two as Gorman digging back in the box. This game limping to its conclusion. Almost a 3-hour game. That's kind of rare. Usually games are about 2:30, 2:40, 2 hours, 30 minutes, 2 hours, 40 minutes. 1 and 2. Lawrence readies, kicks, and delivers. That's going to be a tapper, and that is a foul ball. Bruce Kyson and Sonny North Series hit 3 batters. Oh, man. One and two. Lawrence sets and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Much needed scoreless inning there for Justin Lawrence as we go to the top of the ninth. The Pirates leading 7-0 over the St. Louis Cardinals. And for one final time, we will check out what's happening across Major League Baseball. All right, the Dodgers lead 3-0 over the Padres. Blue Jays and Yankees 0-0 on the top of the 6th. Angels leading 5-3 over the A's as they are in the bottom of the 4th. Final scores from earlier. The Reds over the Phillies 9-4. Rays over the Orioles 5-3. Twins over the Astros 4-1. Rangers over the Rockies 5-4. The Diamondbacks over the Giants 6-3. Mariners 5. White Sox 4. Indians over the Tigers in extra innings 3-2. The Braves over the Marlins 9-1. Nationals over the Mets 8-4. Red Sox over the Royals 4-3. And the Brewers shutting out the Cubs 5-0. The Brewers now lead the NL Central. I believe they led earlier today, or led entering today, but I believe, now it's official. And yeah, that is a sweep. The Cubs were swept in Wrigley. Man. There you go. Great. Thank you. Appreciate it, Max. Appreciate it. Great checking in from La Grande, Oregon. Again, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Until O'Hearn comes back, I think we should keep with this lineup. Yeah, you're not wrong. I like this lineup, but because now it's a night game. Davis is 100% playing tomorrow. And I guarantee you Ozuna's going to get some at-bats tomorrow. For the first time in a while was the Pirates shut out an opponent. Yeah, no. U.S. men's national team will announce the World Cup squad next Tuesday. Okay. Nice. Tomorrow will be our 50th game. How do you think we'd be at this point? Oh, how do you think I'd be? Honestly, around here, I thought we'd be around 500. So, you know, if you told me, like, entering the year, hey, you're going to be 24-24, I'd be pretty happy. But I guess the way that it's happened recently has been kind of a letdown. But I still think this team is much different than the teams of the past. However, the pitching has kind of opened my eyes, like, hey, this team might be closer to 2008. And hopefully we get more wins, because I think they only had like 70-something, or maybe not even 70. So that's going to be fouled back in its 0-2. Again, they had a really good offense, but the pitching was pretty bad. And, of course, that's the year I think they traded Jason Bay and Xavier. They ended up selling because the team ended up just not competing that well. But a pretty good offense. Obviously, they've had some of their struggles, but I don't know. I think they're pretty good, as that's going to be fouled back, and it's still 0-2 to Connor Griffin, who is 4 for 4 on the night. It's pretty solid. NL Central's best division. Yep, they are. Probably will be the entire season. 0-2 counts. Pushard kicks and fires. That is going to be way upstairs, ball 1. And he has caught Bubba in the minors. Yeah, I don't know, but from what I gather, if the catcher starts a night game, then the next game is a day game, they usually go with the other guy. As that's going to be sent to center. Coming in as the center fielder as he makes the catch for round number 1. Again, some defensive changes. I'm not too sure who that would be out there, but it is what it is. That'll bring up Bendy Rodriguez, who was 2 for 3 on the night with the walk. Did you ever have an imaginary friend? No, I did not. Never. Brewers won. Yep, saw that, Nick. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in, as that's going to be tapped foul, and it's 0-1. Imaginary friend. Yeah. Not me. I always found that just to be a weird concept. 0-1. Pushard sets, kicks, and deals. Swing and a miss. Fastball upstairs, but he swings at it 0-2. Poor Crown team. Not sure what's happening there, Chance, but appreciate you, man, for tuning in. 0-2 to Rodriguez. Pushard sets. Rocks and fires. That's in the dirt. 87 on the curveball, and it's 1-2. 190 on the likes. Make sure to like. 10 away from 200. That'd be great. That would be fantastic. 1-2. Pushard readies, kicks, and delivers. That is off the plate, and it's 2-2 to Endy Rodriguez. Two and two. The pitch, as that's going to be ripped foul. And they'll do it again. The Crown team lost. Here's talking about the Royals. Yes, so, yeah. They did. Dennis Santana warming up in the Pirates bullpen as he looks to try to keep it a shutout. Of course, he needs the confidence, as that's going to be way outside. 3-2. Missing there with the changeup. Again, if you haven't done so already, make sure, of course, to subscribe to the channel. It is free. Again, if everyone were to sub right now, we'd hit 8,900 subscribers on the channel. Trying to grow this thing even more. So that's going to be popped up, and that's going to be a foul ball. Again, a reminder that I will be back tomorrow for the conclusion of the series between the Pirates and the Cardinals at 1:15 Eastern, 12:15 Central. And of course, you can catch it right here on the Dr. Delay Network on YouTube. It is free. The 3-2, and that's going to be way outside, ball 4. So Rodriguez has got on base 4 straight times. Walk, single, single, walk. As the Pirates, I guess, looking for some more. As Jostinson Garcia is scheduled to be at the plate. I don't know if he will be. But he is 2 for 4 in the night. Pushard sets, rocks, and fires. That's a breaking ball way outside, ball 1. You're very welcome, Jay. Again, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. One and 0. Pushard kicks and delivers. That's going to be fouled off the catcher. He is taking a beating tonight, and it's 1-1. He just cannot catch a break. Ivan Herrera has been, man, that guy is a trooper. 1-1. Pushard readies and fires. That's going to be a check swing inside. He's going to challenge, going to lose. May as well challenge because it's late. Greg Brown's like, oh, it seemed like he gave a little extra time to challenge. He definitely did, but I don't know if I'm really making that comment with the 7-0 game. That one, again, way inside. So 2-1 is the count to Garcia. Pushard sets and fires. That's going to be a 4-seam fastball at the knees, 95 on the radar gun, and it's 2-2 to Garcia. Getting some, oh man, I know that feeling. Putting some eye contact solution in the eye, it's always tough, as that's going to be fouled back, and it's still 1-2. How many wins? I think I had 85. I think my low, honestly, there wasn't much of it wasn't really a low floor, it wasn't a high ceiling. I think I had like 78 as the floor. And then 85 is the max. I went 85. I think I have 85 as what I had. As that's once again going to be fouled back 1-2. Lots of ice, yeah. Pirates' next series will be the Blue Jays. So after the conclusion of this series, they will head to Canada to take on the defending AL champion Toronto Blue Jays. And of course, again, I'll have the call for all those games as well. 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Regardless, a pretty solid game for him. 2 for 5 with an RBI. Getting his first of hopefully many at-bats for the Pirates. Hopefully he develops into a pretty solid player. Jake Mangum will step up to the plate. 2 for 4. Again, had an RBI single in his last appearance. Pushard sets and delivers. That's going to be hit and caught by Weatherholtz for outs number 3. All right, we go to the bottom of the 9th, where the Pirates again lead 7-0 over the Cardinals. Due up for the Cardinals will be Mason Wynn, Cesar Prieto, and Nathan Church, the bottom half of the lineup. 85 get yeah, I mean maybe I don't know. The NL is going to be tough, so Pirates need to win their games. They need to win the games that they need to. Of course, they got to win their home games. That's really been kind of a surprise. They've actually done pretty decent on the road. Let's see here again. I'm going to refresh this. Let me go ahead and take this to another shot where you can see everything. Again, the Pirates, you can see 13. Let me move the chat because I don't want to deal with that mess. Pirates 13-13 at home, 11-11 on the road. That's honestly not too bad because, again, last year only 10 teams had a winning record on the road, so they're doing okay. And, of course, if you compare it to last year, which was 2025, obviously, last year they were 27-54 on the road. So, obviously, they're looking much better. Got to keep it going. Again, at home, they were 44-37. And this was not a good team, but again, it's just the way baseball is. You just you win at home. It's really hard to not win at home, to be honest with you. But yeah, again, looking at last year's wild card, you had 83 represent the NL. In the AL, you needed 87. So split the difference, 85. So you need to have 85 to be in the ballpark. The year prior, in the AL, you needed 86. In the NL, you needed 89. So probably about 87, 88 wins will get you in. So again, we'll just see how this team is built as, I don't know, we keep it going. So I'll be hosting 6 World Cup games. Wow, I actually did not know that. 3 outs, just that simple for Dennis Santana, 4.66 ERA. Opponent batting average of .253. So hopefully he can get it going. 5 more subs until 88.70, folks. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight. Thank you for subbing to the channel. So that's going to be in there for a called strike as we're underway in the bottom of the 9th. Again, a reminder, if you are looking for tomorrow's game, I got you covered. I am not going away anytime soon. Again, 48 straight days. I just realized that is not the screen that I wanted. That's going to be fouled back, and it's 0-2. But yeah, 48 straight days of streaming, folks. I will not be going away. 0-2 counts. Santana readies, kicks, and deals. That's going to be ground ball to second. Lau positioned perfectly. Has it and throws to first for out number 1. 85, 9 and 8. Yeah, 9 and 8. About that. I appreciate you, Jay. I don't know if that's great or good analysis at all, but yeah, it's just looking at the numbers. Santana sets and fires, as that's going to be sent to left. Cook is under it and will make the catch for round number 2. So I guess Cook has replaced Reynolds. Last time the Pirates shut out the Cardinals in St. Louis was April 13th in 2023. So it's been a little bit. Nathan Church is 1 for 3 on the night. 1 out away. The pitch. And that's going to be a fastball inside. 94 on the fastball, 1-0. Stop and just give a like. Appreciate you, Becky. All Pirates streaming just in general. Yeah. 47 days of calling a game. And then there's 1 day where I just streamed just to keep the streak going. But yes. So there's a little asterisk there. But yeah, I'm definitely, again, trying to get this thing going. 1-1 count. Santana kicks and fires. That's going to be fouled back, and the Cardinals are down to their last strike. Of course, I saw all the Facebook comments. Yes, I'm still part of the page. I should have left. Very toxic page. But a lot of Pirates fans took joy in the fact that the Pirates this would be the last day. They'd be 500 or above, as that's going to be fouled back. And if the Pirates hold on, which they're down to down to 1 more strike, will at least be over 500 or 500 at least 500 for 2 more days. So there you go. Here's the 1-2, and that's going to be fouled back, and it's still 1-2 as Nathan Church just won't go away. One and 2 the pitch, and that's once again spoiled and fouled back. Still 1-2. Be successful. Well, again, thank you, Brian. Still takes a while. It would just smooth things over if I could just kind of be successful now, but I know it takes time. The 1-2, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Raise the Jolly Roger and hoist the cone. It's been a while since I've said that. As the Pirates shut out the Cardinals 7-0. There we go, 7-0. I appreciate you, Yin. It was a good day for us. It really was. Good stuff with the Red Sox. Good stuff with the Pirates. 7-0 Pirates. Man, oh man, we desperately needed that. We really did. Let me go ahead and put the chat back over here. Let's go ahead and get it. Pirates again with 15 hits. I mean, they just were hitting. 15 hits, 7 runs. Again, they put up 6 yesterday, 7 today. Oh, man, there it is, 6-7. So their offense has come back. They took their vacation at a very inconvenient time, but they are back in action. The Cardinals, they were blanked by a Pirates team that had struggled. And, again, you just got to praise the Pirates. Monsinski with the great starts. 5 innings. Again, probably could have let him go another inning, but that's just the way it works there in Pittsburgh. But again, shout out to the bullpen. We've given them a lot of heck, but they did a great job tonight. And again, when you have great pitching and great hitting, that is what you're going to get. You're going to get a good game like that. It has been a while since we've seen that. And I'm very happy to have the confidence back in this team. They're now 25-24. The Cardinals fall to 28-20. So the Pirates finally get a win against the Cardinals. Because, again, they were 5-0 against the Pirates. They really had our number. They still technically do. We still, of course, have plenty of time, plenty of games left, but definitely need to try to even out the season series. But, of course, again, I'll be back tomorrow at 1:15 Eastern, 12:15 Central. For, again, the final game of the series between these Pirates and Cardinals. And thank you, CB. Appreciate it. Thank you guys all for hanging out. And I hope you guys all have a great rest of your nights, as I will get some rest. Hopefully you guys as well. And I will catch you guys in the next game. That's right. Well, Rising Rhino just did a redirect. So, folks, make sure to check out Rising Rhino. As I feel bad. Now I don't know if I can really end the stream. Oh, jeez. Well, now I don't know what to do. And thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it, Brian. Brian and Ryan. Thank you very much, Jay. And, yeah, all I can say is make sure to check out Rising Rhino for all your football needs. Again, he probably just covered hockey. And, again, make sure to check him out. Actually, I can go ahead and post this link as since I'm not really covering the game anymore. So let me go ahead and do that. There's the link for Rhino. Appreciate you again, Giants fan. I'm sorry, I'm about to get off the air. Anthony, again, appreciate it. Buffy, appreciate you guys. But yeah, raise the Jolly Roger. The Pirates win. And there you go. First time I've ever used that air horn. I just doesn't really feel like it's me, though. That's the problem. What else can I say? Yeah, that's it. Again, make sure to check out Rise Rhino. His link's down below. Make sure to sub to my channel as well, as we're closing in on 8,900. Hopefully we'll accomplish 8,870 tomorrow. I guess that'll be the goal. But I will catch you in the next one. Y'all have a good night. Y'all take care. See you tomorrow, 1:15 Eastern, 12:15 Central, for the conclusion, the rubber match of the Pirates and the Cardinals. Good night. Take care.
Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh! Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox